Woo!
Good intro.
Whoa! Welcome to Critical Role. My name is Matt
what?
Mercer. We are a group of voice actors, and we like to play D&D. So I'm not Corey. Corey's over there now. I am. We switched, so I'm running Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
This is episode 1.
Episode 1 of Dungeon of the
Season
Mad
2.
Mage. Season 2 of Vagrants and kinda. Sure. Season 2.
Season 1.5.
We'll just start throwing out names and stuff.
So I'll have new overlays hopefully done next week to illustrate.
He was too busy playing classic WoW.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck yeah!
Week
Yeah.
long.
You can't fault me, and you can't fault me.
Hey, I updated mine.
I was honestly only playing because you two were playing.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I've never smoked weed and I've never
It's
played
fairly
WoW.
boring by
It's two
yourself.
things that I
Yeah, it is.
stick into
Well,
my
I've
time.
weed, but I have played a lot of WoW.
It's been this long. I'm sticking
They
it
took
through
that
all the way
camera up
in.
just a tad because he's a lot taller than Corey is. That's
Yeah.
good right there. Yeah.
Perfect.
Whenever it's like a tab with things like that, it's always just like.
Well, especially because that one it's zoomed in,
I
so it's
did
gonna move more.
Good.
All right. So I guess a little recap of last session. I wasn't there, so I assume we
But
won.
Oops was there.
Oops was there.
Oops
Yeah.
was totally
Yeah,
right.
so what
He
what-
survived,
I felt really
oops.
bad that like you couldn't be here for your exit.
God.
I don't feel bad at all. It was good.
I was. There was a chance. It was like this might go into 2 sessions, and I was like, please go into 2 sessions. Please go. And then you're like, oh, we're done, and I'm like, oh.
You didn't have to go to Ocean City a day early.
I guess.
You could have told Allison to shove it up her butt.
Well, that's what he did in Ocean City.
Exactly, yeah.
Whatever, it's fine.
But, that's my sister, so hey.
So,
At least
apparently we dealt with Manchun, and then there was a 10-day of partying and a 10-day of rest.
Yeah.
there you go. That's all you need
Did
to know.
Cool.
anybody do anything? I didn't really.
During those 10-day, I mean, if any of y'all like wanted to do anything, I mean, we could just discuss it real quick before we start the.
I mean,
Because I'm kicking off right at the second 10-day.
which
At day 54.
nothing in the book happens during that time. It literally is just like 2 paragraphs telling you like how it all kind of
Yeah.
dissipates.
Yeah, there is like a little intro to pull it in, but it says you can use this as a standalone book if you want to. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Then Theron would have been sending swords back like he's been doing.
Are you up to the number now?
oh yeah, Chip and his 2 buddies from that Whitey sent have worked nonstop on praying over some blades.
Is the order complete? Or is it still in
We
progress?
did say last time that the order was complete.
Oh, okay. All right.
So-
Well, at least I don't get to deal with that bullshit.
Saying, what were you doing over here? There's like random gashes all over the table.
From when he stabs the table with his marker.
Yeah, I get bored.
Yeah, well,
No, I'm not bored. I'm not bored. I have to fidget with things. So I was like me
Because
messing
your
with the
character
marker.
doesn't do much.
You would take his marker and like.
Do it.
It'll buff out. It'll be fine.
You guys were yelling at me thinking I was the one tapping on shit. It was this asshole over here.
No, you're just over there talking.
What?
You
Yeah,
didn't
you're usually talking the entire time.
What are you talking?
Also, Theron would
We all
have
do
looked
that.
for
Yeah,
a place to
that's
buy
true.
a pet. Preferably a blink dog.
You don't
All right,
find
Laura.
one. There's a pet store, but they have normal pets.
As soon as the thing we played last week, real quick. As soon as Dale said he had winged boots, I was like, I totally wouldn't have let him have those. There are those certain items. Whenever we start like little one shots, and you're like, you can pick uncommons and shit. I'm always like, you can't have a broom flying. You can't have
Anything that
boots.
makes you fly.
Anything
No.
that's like those overpowered little uncommon items. I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that.
No, you just make sure that he flies for 4 hours.
I mean, it was a
And
little
that's how
time.
it
Yeah, I know it's not a huge deal. I just like it. I cringe a little bit. I'm just like,
Yeah, that's why all
when he said he had green boots, I was like, oh, this guy. I'm
He
gonna
is
be
that
miserable
guy.
until this.
That's
Well, even when
It's a
Corey lets us do that, and I look through the things, and I'm like,
yeah,
well, I can't take
just
that.
don't take them. I just
don't take them. I'm like, no, I can't take that.
That's OP.
They're
like,
so strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
compared to
Wait,
like other
didn't-
things you can
didn't,
take.
Yeah, I'll just
people
play
have
there,
winged
go for it.
boots?
No.
I thought people had winged boots at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I said when he hit level 12 or 14, he would get
that's right.
wings.
He would get wings.
And he would think that he died because he was an old man, and he would think he was rising. And he's like, oh,
I still love peephole spiritual weapons. Just a bunch of old people in walkers and shit.
That's the Guardians. His spirit weapon's just his cane.
No, that's
That's
spiritual guardians. That's what it was. Bunch of old.
Okay, so Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah. What,
Yeah.
You were playing?
Oh yeah, so the new adventure. So, 10-day of partying, 10-day of rest. I assume, where's everyone at currently?
I would be at the Forge.
At the
They're
Forge.
newly renovated.
Newly renovated.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
I gave them 200 platinum pieces
That's
to
it?
renovate.
That's kind of stingy, but that's cool.
That
That's
was
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
money.
fucking
That's
money.
2,000 gold
I gave them
for a forge.
Yeah, they renovated it and made some new areas for my two buddies to work so that they could keep, pushing out merch while I'm on my adventures. And
Okay.
so I'm at Featherhammer Forge with Claude and Maud.
Is that rehab? Mr. Geist?
Probably would have been walking around
That was weird.
the city, either going between the black staff, checking in with them, and checking in with
Trent.
Is this Thor 2?
No, Trent is the.
He's the detective guy.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry,
Sorry.
Zane completely didn't pay attention to the entire.
I didn't take one note the entire time because he was gonna remember it.
Other session now.
Because he always
He
goes
saved
in
us.
crazy
He
situations.
saved,
we
no,
ourselves
not
into.
you. Vincent Trench was in almost every fucking thing that we did.
Oops was stupid. I didn't take
He
any
saved
notes.
okay.
okay.
The helmet intellect thing.
The only thing though,
He only
is
had
Zane was
the-
also gone for how many months out of this game?
Oh yeah, I was
School?
gone for a while. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Welcome to the stream, guys. Let's get back to,
Theron, where's Theron at?
Probably just at home. Doing
Okay.
nothing.
Young Bull.
Just doing his 9 to 5 cooking.
Cooking some
For,
Where do you
shark.
cook
for
at?
the.
What do you
Now
cook
that
at?
our place is closed.
Yeah, I'm still. Oh, I thought it was. Oh, we closed for.
we parted for a week and then we closed for a week.
Then he's taking a week long
siesta.
sabbatical.
And then-
or
Act
something.
like he didn't open a
Yeah,
stall
Vacation.
outside.
Yeah.
So for the 10 weeks of
10 weeks.
or the 10 days of closing down, it just says that you don't obviously make any money during that time, but you also don't lose it. And then when it reopens, the party, that week of partying was so plentiful that like you have like a lot of guests once you reopen because people really know what that place is now. So.
Mr. Phillips.
I probably would have been back and forth between the tavern, like keeping the books there, and working with Lady Silverhand on trying to keep my name in her ears to gain some more stature in the city of Waterdeep.
Okay.
In hopes that maybe I get invited into the Masked Lords of Waterdeep.
Okay. Huh?
That's up to you now.
Turnover responsibility.
Yeah.
Zane says no to everything.
And also, today on day 54,
Day 54.
I would be heading to the closest place to get information on a vision that I had a little while ago. Basically,
Do you remember this?
yeah. So I had a dream about the yawning portal,
Okay.
and that there was a room of ooze, and there was also like a ship that was like crashed into like rocky walls, like cavern walls, and there was a mind flayer standing there with a captain's hat on.
Pirate flare.
And I'm trying to kind of discern what the fuck this is, if anybody's seen anything like this, and why the yawning portal is involved.
It's Davy Jones.
Well, I have no idea.
It's one of the levels.
I figured that.
You have seen your death.
Cavern is part of the word of it. I wanted to give him a reason to like want to go in there.
Okay.
You have now seen your death at the hands
It's far
of David
off.
Jones.
You don't really need to know a lot about it yet.
Yeah, I really only read level 1,
Sweet.
but that's all we're at. So.
Out of
getting a
game, I
level
think it's like
3
level
guy.
7 or something.
Probably.
Oh yeah, also just for you to know, there's also a whatever that moon sword is.
That's why he wants to go in there. And then Young Bull has also seen visions.
For an unknown reason.
Like his ancestors have shown him like that's kind of like his destiny. So these are kind of just like reasons that they had to want to go in there. So I wanted to give them just like because now they're rich and like they're doing well and like it's
That's
almost
good.
like some people might need a reason to go in
Yeah.
there instead of just like
We've reached
retiring
that
and enjoying
developmental
life.
lull.
So, do you, I guess,
Does anybody come to us in our 10-day closed or anything? Anybody reaching out to us for favors?
not at the moment. City's kind of dwindled down. All the commotions, everyone's trying to get back to normal, do the day-to-days after all the celebrations and rests. We'll say everyone goes back to the tavern. Everyone takes rest, wakes up, and then who's the first one down in the morning?
Probably Youngbull. Have we heard anything about the Xanthar's Guild since we discovered that secret entrance?
And killed a mind flare
Yeah.
and a bunch of fucking
Just
goblins.
out of curiosity.
Dabble has been.
Okay.
Remember how people were one of their goals was to get him. Well,
Nope. Didn't take any notes.
well, Dabble was put into jail, and throughout sometime during those 20 days, for whatever reason, he was able to make bail, and he has retaken his post from Istrid.
Okay.
So she was covering for him while he was gone, and he's been released, and he is now just taken over his sect of
Is that Taran?
Zentaur. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know that Yagra died?
Huh?
Yagra died?
Yes, I remember Yagra die. If there's any like loose ends coming into this one, I'm gonna refer to Corey because I don't.
You're good.
Yeah, because if it was your mission, I didn't write you.
So you would all know that Dabble has been released.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So I'd say in the morning when you get down there, you hear like a rapid knock on the front door.
And we'll walk over to the door.
And you open it and you see a little machine dog thing. If you want to describe it.
It's like a little. I don't know if you would have ever seen something like this.
Not where Youngbull's
But
from.
you look down and you see like a really shiny plated thing, and he's just sitting on all fours and he's like staring up at you.
Clunk.
Right when you shut it, you hear.
Morse code.
Which door is
Open the
this?
door again.
The front door.
The front
The-
door of the tavern, probably.
Oh, not the one
Because
leading up the
Youngbull would have
steps.
come down and headed to the
Okay,
tavern.
alright.
Just open up.
Yeah, whatever the main one that leads into the tavern.
So when you open the door again, he looks up at you and he kind of like leans back a little bit and puts his arms out and he goes. And he'll sit there.
Okay. Youngbull goes about his daily
Okay.
business.
He won't re-knock or anything. He'll just sit there. Okay.
He's looking for a specific.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see.
All right. So Youngbull goes.
Youngbull didn't even get it. So
Oh.
he'll start cooking for the day.
Okay. Anyone else coming
Who's
down?
up next?
I would have been up early, but I'm upstairs, so I wouldn't hear any knocking.
Okay, that's fine.
I would have gotten up and then
And started heading to the forge.
Well, no, I would have prayed over my armor like I do every day if I get the +1, and I would, pray over the statue of Morden that I have with the amethyst eyes. I think it has amethyst eyes, right?
Some sort of jeweled eyes.
Yeah. And then I would head down, go out the back door like we always do.
That's the only door.
It's the only door that we can go in and out of because the tavern is not connected to the upstairs. go out the side door and start heading up the alley, heading towards the forge.
I think you would see the front.
Yes, yeah.
door.
The front
Yeah.
door is.
Well, it would. Yeah, he would be hanging around the front. So as soon as he would see you come out, like you see like a little metal.
Oh, actually, no, you wouldn't, because it's basically like around the corner. So like the steps come down, and then you walk around, and then where the turret thing is, the turret tower, and then around there's the porch, and then the door that leads into the main
So
cavern.
he's been watching the manor, and he knows like. So you don't know this yet, but he would know that you guys enter in through that door.
Okay.
So he would be waiting around that area.
So when he leaves, you see him leave.
And he walks right up to you, and he pulls on your feather, maybe a little too hard, and like, pulls it
What
out.
the hell?
And then he
Hey!
kind of like he like puts up his hand,
And I'll put down my metal arm and give him a high five.
and he grabs it, and he starts to like
Okay.
pull you,
All right.
and he's leading you to the forge.
Right. Okay. Cool. I was going that way anyway. Let's go. It's nice to have somebody to walk with.
So you have a little escort go
Yeah.
down to the forge.
Do you talk? Do you want to talk? I might be able to work that out for you. Okay.
So is the front of the forge open?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you guys start getting closer, there's two guys carrying this like metal humanoid, I guess creature.
And
is
he
what we call it.
points at it.
Oh.
And you see both of them are trying to heckle with I forget their names.
Avi and Embrick,
Yes.
but I call them Maud and Claude.
So Maud and Claude, they're trying
Yeah.
to hackle right now to try. And
Hey guys, what's with the boxes?
trying to
And he starts like growling at it. He's like,
My little friend is interested in these.
we found this hunk of junk, we're trying to sell it.
How much you want for it?
I don't know. 500 gold?
500 gold. You're crazy. 250.
so you see something kind of like you've seen, like with the other robots, but this thing is definitely more advanced,
Right.
and like it looks like more of a solid piece.
Okay.
And it looks like you look down at the little one, and it looks just like him, just bigger,
Okay.
but not that big.
Right.
But it looks like
It's in bits and
pretty
pieces.
like big and tough
Yeah.
looking.
Looks like
it's,
a pseudo armor.
It's not
but
in
got a
bits and
head.
pieces, but it's not moving. It looks like it's if it had power for any reason, like
Right.
no longer.
When Chewie was trying to put back together C-3PO.
Right. Yeah. It's gonna have a red arm. I get it. Okay. 250.
Well, it's trash. It's just for parts.
Well, if it's trash, then 50.
No, that's not how I haggle.
What? No. Well, I mean, you just told me it was trash, so I'll take the trash off your hands and I'll throw it away.
Who's trying to sell the robot?
Two thugs.
You ran up the news.
You're not there.
Found it on the news.
I mean, hey.
Well, I want
I
250,
was
so he gets
confused.
250.
No,
So it's five,
that's,
right?
that's not how that works. You don't know how to haggle. Now you can either put the box down or I can sick my little friend on you.
And he walks up and he actually like he grabs the body and starts to like pull it away.
You see them like try to like yank it.
And they're like playing tug of war currently with this body.
What are they wearing?
Just normal.
Any jewelry in any of their ears or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look very sketchy. They got like lip piercings and eyebrow
cool.
piercings and
The
all
lip
kinds of
piercing when that one guy starts to heat up a lot.
Oh, no.
As I cast heat metal on his lip ring.
You just oh!
Box
You like
before I call the
and it,
guards.
like rips it
Is he a
out.
commoner?
He
He's
takes
dead.
he
Why
takes
do you keep calling it a box?
because they said it was in a crate, right?
No, it's a body that they're carrying, I thought.
Well, first he said box, but
Right.
it's not in
He
parts,
takes
but-
7 points of damage from the heat metal.
It's like, oh, fine, 250.
No. You don't understand. Keep going. Down.
No?
Down. Drop it and walk away before I get
Do
the
you mean like
guard.
me go down or like put the box down?
As much
this,
as
this is getting weird.
As much as my cloaca has not been satisfied since my girlfriend died, I would like to drop that shit before I kill you both where you stand.
It's like, whoa.
Jesus, what's his alignment?
A little aggressive, but
Very.
Kind of dumb.
Can I at least get something for it?
Yes, your life. Now get.
And you see one of them walk off, the one you burned his lip off, but the other one stays. He's like, no, I want to get paid for this.
Okay.
100 gold. That's all I need.
100 gold.
Is Chip about to commit murder in the middle of the city?
A little elbow grease, you can put this thing back right.
I give him 5 platinum. And I tell him to get the fuck out of here before I kill him.
Persuasion. Or no. Intimidation. Intimidation.
Ooh.
19.
It's probably hot. Yeah, you probably beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I rolled 15, but I doubt a thug's anything like that. He's like, fine, take it. And they both walk off.
Thanks,
I know, right?
Sorry about that, Andy. Claude. I learned how to do that from my dear friend Lord Phillips. He really has helped me with my intimidation a lot better and getting the best deal for my money. Now let me look at this thing. And I start inspecting it.
You start groping it up.
Yeah, of course. This is well made.
I was like, if you want to describe him more.
Well, right now he doesn't have a lot to him. He doesn't have anything on him. But he literally looks like a version of the smaller one, and he's a warforged, which most people know to be very huge and like tall and large. But for some reason, this one, and I mean, you guys probably haven't seen a lot of warforged, but normally they're very tall and huge. Whereas this one's only about 4 feet tall if you were to like pick him up and stand him.
Right.
But he does look like a humanoid-esque creature. But he just looks like a bigger than the smaller guy
Okay.
that was bringing you here.
So I'll bring him into the forge and I'll lay him out on one of the larger anvils and put them all together. Seems to be missing something.
Are you, but like, because I know there's, you said, like, are you broken?
I'm not broken. I just, for some reason, I'm not alive.
Awake?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do. You kind of look over him and everything, and it'll probably take about 4 hours to probably get him back to at least.
I'll start working on him and
Workable.
I'll be praying over top of him while I do it, kind of like adding parts to him.
So the
Trying to
first
get him
couple
back home.
times that you pray over him, you see like almost like an Iron Man thing on his chest, and it like every time you pray over it, it like illuminates a little bit.
Like Iron Man.
Yeah.
So
Jumpstart his heart.
I get the other 2 clerics with me, and we all pray over the Iron Man arc reactor at the same time,
Okay.
trying to funnel all the faith we have in Morden into his chest.
Okay, so that's going on. You're cooking.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Day
Day started, getting up.
Darren would have woken up, gotten dressed and everything, painted "fuck you" Chip on Chip's door, and
Give me a performance check.
This is the 3rd time this week that this shit has been written on my door.
Just a normal morning for you.
28.
It looks pretty damn good.
It's got filigree.
Yeah, it's got filigree. The font's the same. It looks like a word art. Like
It's written in Common and Sylvan.
Yeah.
Looks sexy as fuck.
And I would have headed to Coralon's Crown and seen if Fala Lafalier needed any help with potion stuff,
Okay.
fighting ingredients.
So you're on the way there. What are you doing?
I would have came downstairs. Are you cooking at the
Yes.
moment? I would have asked for a plate of whatever he's cooking at the moment.
Okay.
Chicken this morning. And he'll pull out a chicken and like carve like half a chicken and hand it to you on a plate.
Kind of big, but
It's a little early for this much protein.
Do you have what the chicken
Didn't actually
makes?
cook this chicken, just
It's never
raw.
too early for that much protein.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
right.
seal with
Feathers and
That's
everything.
what she said.
Howard, give me an insight.
19 plus 3, 22.
19. So you think the yawning portal is probably a good place for your visions to get some info on them.
Okay.
So that's how long it needed for you to think about it.
Huh?
I said, so that's how long you needed to think about it.
What? We're moving along. We're moving along. We're going a little out of order of how I planned it, but it's fine.
I would continue checking the books. Obviously, I expect the tavern to make a lot of money in the coming 10 day due to the festival and the repairs, and I'm sure people are going to be excited that we open back up. So
Hopefully there was some
I'm basically
improvements.
making sure that actually, I am going to allocate funds out of the coffers for advertisement. So I'm going to spend 10 gold out of the Troll Skull coffers to basically have a crier go around and say that we're back open after the repairs made.
And when are we officially reopened?
Today.
Like, what was-
Today.
oh, it's today?
That
Like
day,
today is
yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There, have you taken over Chip's room? Or Chip? Oops' room.
Yeah.
What?
And have you gone
You're
back to
already
your
replaced.
original
One
one?
that, the moment that you left on that ship, Theron was gone and renovated that whole entire space. Gotten rid of anything that even
Okay.
had a stench of oops on it.
Did you
And
take my stash of coin out of the floor? Because I think I told you about it before I left.
Did you?
I think so. It was the last session that I was there, maybe.
I think it was mentioned.
He definitely said
Well, you're the
something to
DM, so
somebody.
yeah, I probably would have removed it.
Yes. Well, I'm Oops. Oops would have told you before he left that there's a stash of gold underneath the floorboard, and he would have told you where it was.
Okay, how much was in it?
I'd have to look at my character
Okay.
sheet.
I would have tossed it in the coffers
Okay.
for the tavern.
Because if I would have known that there was, he's not taking it.
well, of course I was going to take the room. I mean, you should
We're not taking my gold that I stashed in there. It was like
He
half
was
of
more
my-
hoping for Oops to die to take the room, but whatever.
Oh shit.
Well, someone moved up on the kill list.
I'm already your number one. I already know it.
Yeah, just let me know how much
zero.
was in there.
I guess
Yeah, I'll
always be
figure it
number
out.
two because I mean, Chip needs to die first.
Okay.
Now that I'm not sitting next to him, I like Chip. You know, it's fine. I don't hear the squawking directly in my ear. It's good.
Sorry, Corey.
So say your 4 hours goes by,
Yeah.
and he starts to look like he's got some life in him. His chest is fully illuminated. It's not.
Arc reactor.
Yeah, the arc reactor's fully powered again.
So he wakes
And
up.
you wake up?
He looks very confused. And
You see a giant parrot and two sweaty albino dwarves sitting around you.
And the little robot comes up and grabs his hand, and he looks still confused and starts to kind of like pull him out of the place, looking like he's trying to lead him somewhere.
Oh, where you going, little buddy? That way? All right, let's go.
And he starts to take him to where,
Hello?
and he looks confused, and he doesn't say anything.
Do you speak? Huh? Did you ever speak? Okay, let's go.
The party mute. I'm loving it already.
If no one can see Corey's hands, he's basically like,
Yeah, he's like, yeah, your hands are like way below everything you have in front of you.
You get the idea that he
has res sickness.
if he had any sort of idea of what was going on, he has
It's
no
gone.
idea.
Alright.
so maybe like his memory's wiped. I
Kind
don't
of.
know what it is.
And you see the little robot just hand in hand, just like he kind of walks like a gorilla, like so he's got like one hand out,
Like-
and he's yeah,
Right.
Feet fist.
Yeah.
Feet fist.
yep, and he's leading them in a direction.
Alright, well, in for a penny, in for a pound, let's go.
So you allow him to follow and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have weapons? I reach into my bag and I pull out the Heart of Darkness war pick, and I hand it to you.
Man, you knew the guy for like 5 minutes and you're already
So
handing him a
he
deadly
holds
weapon.
it, but he looks like he doesn't know what the hell this thing is or what it can do with it.
I'm like, it's if you need it. If not, I'll take it back. But it's the pyramid with the tentacles.
And he just kind of takes him in a direction.
Yep. All right, let's go.
It's not towards the tavern. Like
Yeah,
it's like.
whatever. In for a penny, in for a pound.
Would he know like what? Because he's been in water or this area. Would he know what general direction that you're going?
I would say it's one of the places close to the tavern, but it just as they approach, it looks like just a home. Now, when you do approach, you see like the things on the building. What you would normally see, they look very like steampunkish.
Ah,
So like lots of like just
I've been interested in this place, but I
invention type things.
haven't been
You don't
in
know
here
what they
yet.
all do, but
Right.
it definitely stands out a little bit. But it makes a point to like not stand out enough to draw
Right.
attention.
Surprised I haven't been here yet. Must have been busy. Whole mansion thing. Okay.
So we'll continue this. So you guys get where he's leading you.
You can, if they want to do other stuff, I can. I don't want to have it all spent on me. I mean,
I mean, Young Bull's gonna continue cooking
Yeah,
until something
yeah.
happens.
So you're a new character. Progress your story.
Yeah, I was trying to bring you in as quick as possible.
oh, okay.
So
I mean, so we go into the building, and you see the little robot start to like run into like a side room, and he just starts bringing all these things out to him, and like the first thing he brings out are like little like epaulets, like the like pauldrons.
Yeah, shoulder pauldrons.
Yeah, and he just starts handing them to him, and so he brings him out that. He brings him out a large wrench, and he gives him the wrench. He brings him out a cloak, and then he walks over to.
some boots with some wings on it.
He looks very. He looks very like the little robot looks really frustrated, and then he walks into another room, and he brings out like a book, and he hands it to him, and the robot starts looking through the book, and
Does he start Johnny Five?
yeah, and like after a few minutes, it almost looks like things start coming back to him, and he starts just putting on the different things that he has.
You see like a montage of just memories just coming
And
back.
then you see him, he walks over to the corner, and his hand turns into this weird tool, and he brings it to his neck, and like it starts turning, and like little sparks start flying, and then he looks over to you, and he's like, "Hey, baby."
Hey.
How you doing?
Doing well. I just want to thank you for your assistance.
Hey, no problem.
And he starts kind of, he walks into his room and he picks up something that looks kind of like a warhammer, and it's very like steampunkish, kind of like the
Yeah.
rest of it. And
Well, here, I'll take mine back.
oh, no problem, baby.
Thank you.
And
Take it back. That's pretty cool. I like the designs.
he says, yeah, so I got a model number on my body. It's a C4RL, but most people in my life they thought it looked like Carl. So to you can call me Carl, sir.
Hey, Carl, how you doing? My name's Chip. Chip Redbelly.
Doing well, doing well. This little guy over here, his name is Ned.
Ned?
Yes.
I like it.
And Ned looks
Oh,
happy
really?
because it seems like his like memories have started to come back to him a little bit. And he's like, so what do you got on the agenda for today?
Well, I was just working in my forge. Two assholes brought you in pieces, so.
All right, I'd love to meet them in due time.
Are you going to kill them?
No.
I mean,
That's
if you
not
are,
the
I
current
have,
plan.
I have some friends.
It's not the current standard that is programmed into my body.
Okay.
We'll see how this day goes.
All right, works for me.
And he kind of puts on his cape, and he suits up. And
Do you need help with that? I mean, those pauldrons are pretty nice. I like those.
no, I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'm a weapon maker at heart, so.
Yeah, I'm kind of one of those too. You see, all most of the things on me, I've actually created myself.
Oh, nice. What do you? How do you make them?
With magical spells.
Oh, okay. I make mine with prayer.
Do you want to go do karate in the garage?
You know what?
Did we just become best friends?
You know who you sound like a little bit is Ashley Schaefer from Eastbound and Down. Will Ferrell's character, Ashley Schaefer being dumb.
All I was thinking was Shakasta.
Hey, boo.
All I could think of was
Not
Step
as
Brothers.
charismatic as Shakasta.
No.
John Stamos. Good housekeeping.
So I got some business in the yawning portal at some point, but from what I hear from that place, I could use some assistance. So why don't I just tag along with you for?
Hey, yeah, that's fine. We have the next best bar in the whole town. It's just right down the street.
Sounds good. Lead the way.
All right, let's go. And I'll reach down and I'll pick up your little monkey. Your little monkey man. Like, what's up, Ned? Let's go.
I assume he's bigger than just.
Yeah, like his arms and shit are hanging down past me.
Oh, so you're just like, I'm gonna.
You, kind
pick
of,
up
you know
this
when you
little
like
guy.
pick up like a cat that doesn't want to be held, he's just kind of like wriggling around trying to get out. He's not trying to bite you or anything right now.
Or he's just dead weight.
He's also
just
made out of
like,
metal.
no, don't want it.
Well, I've got him with my metal arm.
Starts thrashing.
Ting, ding, 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 ding. Come on, Ned.
I still think he's way bigger than that, but it's
And he grabs a big old shield, puts it on his back, and then
Maybe he's hanging off of your arm like a swing or something.
and then his leg opens up kind of like RoboCop, and he puts his warhammer into it, and then it closes.
Oh,
Ooh.
man, that's pretty cool.
well, that's
Yeah,
fancy.
that was nice.
That's fancy.
Do your weapons become magical every once in a while?
I guess you could say that.
Oh, cool. I can, when I pray out some weapons, they sometimes have better. They come out a little bit better than I wanted them to, which is awesome.
Hey, how well do you see him?
I got these goggles.
Oh,
I see pretty good.
All right.
How about you?
I got them too.
Oh, I like those.
I actually melded them into my.
I saw that. That's
headstructure.
pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Pull my head up. All right, let's go.
So, what time do you usually head out in the morning for work?
Um,
Like 7, 8,
Yeah, 7
something
or
right there. So 4 hours to fix, or an hour and a half. So it's like 1:30,
1:30, 2
2ish.
o'clock. Do you eat?
I mean, I can. I don't really need to.
All right.
We'll
Well,
see how it goes.
we got the best chef.
If y'all got some sweet treats, I'd be happy to taste them.
Have you ever had shark?
It's the first time for everything.
All right. Come on, Carl. Let's go.
So you guys make your way back to the
And I'll
the tavern.
just like hover next to him, flying. Just.
I think you
right
fly
off the
now. I
ground.
forgot
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that. I was only in like 1 or 2 sessions where you could fly.
Yeah, you were flying on his back in the last session.
Yeah, that was like
The
the,
last
one.
session you were in,
that was
yeah.
the one.
You were reverse Yodaing.
Yeah. I almost fell asleep. We're up there for a while.
Yeah.
So it's about 1:32 by the time they make it back to the tavern. Is everyone there at that point?
Still in the day.
Yeah, probably would have gone back.
Okay.
I would have gone to talk to Geist. So wherever Geist is.
Probably still downstairs, not relaxing.
Okay. So everyone's hanging out downstairs. We'll say this goes on before they show up.
I'm not downstairs. So.
Hey,
Okay. So
hey,
you're
hey,
upstairs,
Geist.
downstairs.
Hey,
I know that we don't really talk all that often between me and you.
Where the fuck's this going?
okay.
But I've kind of seen a lot of the skills you use and like what you do when we're out partying up, fighting people.
Okay.
From the kitchen you hear, where is this going?
This is the most awkward conversation.
Okay. I was wondering if you could teach me a thing or two about what you do.
What do you want to know?
I also hate everything.
Just the ins and outs of your martial arts styles and so on and so forth.
It's usually about using the shadows to your advantage and being able to catch your enemies by surprise. That's most of it. And using their abilities against them.
Okay, well, maybe over the next course of months or so, or however long, you can show me a thing or two.
Sure.
About a thing or two.
Sure. If you want later on tonight,
Is this a multi-class?
Show you some of the stuff that I showed young Thor.
Before.
How's he doing?
Well, hopefully he's doing well with his father. It's supposedly that they left town when they were supposed to.
You haven't heard anything from him?
No.
I mean, we did all that. We like saved their lives. And...
Well, I guess when people go into protective custody, in his lead, they really aren't supposed to talk to people.
His name is now Loki,
yes.
and he lives.
So,
All right. Well, good conversation.
but come back and talk to me later on tonight.
Okay.
Okay. Just then, Chip and C4RL show up to the tavern.
I see you have a new friend, Chip.
Is this one of your friends?
Yes, Theron is one of my bestest friends.
I am absolutely pleased to meet you, sir.
Oh, well, I mean, it's a pleasure to meet you as well.
You can call me Carl. Carl. With the drawl. With the thick southern drawl.
Carl.
Oh,
And Carl, this is Geist.
Pleased to meet you too, sir.
Are we using that name?
It's a very, very firm handshake.
Yeah, we're using it.
I have shoo-shoo! and Young Bull comes out of the kitchen with a plate of shoo-shoo.
Carl, this is Young Bull. Young Bull, this is Carl.
And Young Bull glances down at the little one. Hello.
How you doing?
Excellent. Would you like some
grab-
shoo-shoo?
What is that?
Have a try.
Is this the shark?
Yeah, it would probably
Yeah,
be a shark.
He starts to eat it, and when it swallows, all of a sudden you hear like a come from like his midsection.
Was that it hitting an empty belly, or was that
That's
the
exactly
an
internal
furnace.
Yeah,
Or
it's
the
got
arc
an incinerator
reactor
in there. It's got an
incinerating
incinerator in
food.
there.
Did you use any different seasoning?
No. Maybe next time.
No,
This
Just
is
asking.
delicious.
Thank you. Fred! Fred! They complimented your cooking. Does Fred say anything?
Thanks!
Well, Fred sounds different now. It's weird.
It's when it's like when
Because
they
he is
replace
different.
the actor halfway through the second season,
And nobody
everybody
acknowledges it.
and nobody acknowledges it. Everybody's just like,
Like in Fresh Prince when they replaced the wife.
These are
Right?
the days of our
mean War Machine?
Yeah.
Did you see the episode
yes,
they called
and
it out?
War Machine.
No.
Yeah. Because they were going over the baby or something.
Yeah.
And Jazzy Jeff goes like, "Man, you look different."
That's awesome.
It's like the first or second episode of the season when
That's
they switched
funny.
it. It was really funny. He's like, "You know what, Ed? You look different."
yeah. I have been walking around town, and I've noticed that a lot of people are sick or something.
Yeah, their voices have all seemed to change.
I don't know what
So
you're
what do you
talking
do?
about. My voice never changes.
What have you been up to, Chip? Besides meeting new people?
I mean, just working in the forge, scaring some thugs to get him back.
Yes, he saved my life.
How did he save your life?
He brought me back from a dark place. Let's just say that.
Like alcoholism.
I mean, if that idea tickles your fancy, I guess roll with it.
So,
If you have an internal furnace, it's like if you drink alcohol, it's like a nitro boost.
Like Bender just burps fire.
you said your name is Carl.
Yeah, you can call it Carl.
So what is it that you do, Carl?
I do lots of things.
Such as?
Well, this little guy right here, I built him myself.
He's pretty cool. Yeah.
So, what type of things do y'all do other than own this fine establishment here?
Go around dealing with problems we've been tasked to by some of the people who run the city.
Kill bad guys, do good.
I was gonna say,
Save
he's
the-
being nice. He's right on the money. We fuck shit up for cash.
Save the city.
I see. I don't have much need for cash. Most of the things that I have are built myself.
But they could always use money to buy more stock
I guess
to build the stuff you need. Yes, sir. We have one more in our party. Has anybody seen Lord Phillips?
I'm sure
not
he's
since-
upstairs.
Not since last night. For yesterday, I should say.
He hasn't come down yet.
But he's probably doing Lord Phillips stuff.
Yeah, we'll just leave him alone for now. Carl was explaining to me that he might need to go to the yawning portal.
Two.
He didn't really say what, but he's always always look out for people around. He's part of the neighborhood, so
I don't expect any of you to just hop on my current mission or anything, but
I mean, the more we know.
of course, I haven't done anything for the last 20 days. I'm ready to go.
all I've been doing is working in a forge, and I miss adventure.
If y'all happen to need to go,
I mean, to say no it's half the battle. So.
yeah, I mean,
Roll me a perception check.
if y'all have any reason to head into
Seven.
this
Oh, you
place
don't hear
out
any-
here of
You don't
Undermount,
hear anything downstairs.
No.
I figured
So-
I'd tag along.
Undermountain? What is Undermountain?
Well, you know that big hole in the yawning portal?
Yeah, we saw what was it? A troll ogre that came out of it the first time?
I think it
There's
was
a
an
troll.
ogre. It was a troll.
Troll.
And there was a bunch. You're not here.
He was out
Out
of character,
I'm
reminding
telling you what it was. Dick fuck.
By the way, everybody, wish Justin a happy birthday today.
Oh, thank
He
you.
just turned 47. Doesn't he look good for his age?
He could finally buy beer now.
Yeah.
But that's my end goal, but no rush. If y'all happen to decide to head down there, I'll just come
Remember
with
we-
Did you
well,
say
see,
under a mountain?
We've seen adventurers go down in the thing.
Young Bull will come with you.
So, I'll join you.
You,
But my question is, what is your goal at Undermountain?
I'm just looking for somebody that might have gotten lost down there.
Seems we both have things to find down there.
Seems
Well,
all
as such.
three of us
Well,
have things to find out there.
As
All I
long-
know is
Funny how that
that
works out.
there's some
As
awesome
weird.
weapons and stuff down there
As
that I
long
would
as
love to be able to
you-
sell.
Have our back down there. I'm good with joining you.
I'm pretty good with people. And I really think that this guy
I'm
is
just
pretty
saying
nice.
that whatever.
I mean, Karen is one of the nicest people ever.
I'm just saying whatever
Way
his
better
goal
with
is down
people,
there. If his
I like
goal puts
Carl.
him in complete opposition of us, I just want to make sure he has our back down.
Hey,
Yeah, but if there's enough of us,
by the way,
he fucks
Carl,
up,
if
we
you
just
need a
kill him.
room to stay in, you can stay in the one that has a "fuck you" chip written on the door upstairs.
Did you do that again?
What are you talking about?
It seems as if some people in this party don't like you very much. So
They're just fucking with me. I'm used to it.
Young Bull
I'll
will be
message
back,
into your head.
and then Young Bull's
Yes.
gonna go upstairs.
Very much so.
Okay.
He
Are you
walks
doing
over to the
anything
den.
upstairs?
So upstairs, I would have been handing the 10 gold over to the crier that came up. I'm gonna say, here, this is your payment. If you don't mind, please just spread the word around town that we're opening up today.
Wink at that camera, baby.
No problem, sir. I'll get the word out.
One other favor, just a second. Could you deliver this letter for me down to the docks?
Certainly.
Make sure that gets on the Valiant. It should be leaving tonight.
Tonight. I will make sure that's so.
And then I'll pass him a silver piece for doing it.
Okay,
as
he'll
well.
slip the letter inside his pocket and he'll take the silver.
The letter is addressed to Oops Alvarez. And
Got it.
is it buttons?
It's buttons and a little bit of cash.
Is that all, sir?
yes, that'll be all.
Thank you. I'll be on my way.
Okay. And then when he opens the door, I look and I'll see who's at the
Young
door.
Bull's standing right in front of the door, and he can't get out. And then Young Bull will step back.
Excuse me,
and
sir.
he'll squeeze. I guess he'll squeeze through.
Thank you, sir.
Carl's gonna just find a seat, just chill.
Okay.
We have a visitor.
Theron will go on asking him
who-
questions about
who's
his
here?
life. And who he is.
Carl, don't know. You should come down.
Carl.
Tin Man.
A 19 on a history check to see if I remember who Carl is.
I know. Nothing rings a bell of a Carl.
Carl with a K?
Huh. All right. Yeah. I'm
You
on my
needed a
way.
podcast?
And I'll stand up and then
Carl
I'll
with a
grab my cloak and I'll put it
I'll
on.
say
Because I know
Carl.
it's still wintertime out.
I'll say
So-
you
Is that
reminisce
your last name?
of
With a four?
one Carl, but he's back in Baldur's Gate and he was a douchebag.
Oh yeah.
You did terrible
That
things to
Carl.
him for fun.
Yeah. You murdered every
not,
cat he ever had.
Not
Carl. It
Phillips.
was Carl. It was Carl Goldstone. That dude's a dick.
That's
Stein.
dick.
I remember when I was a
Carl
kid, he
Goldstone.
would bully me because I was smaller than him, and
Oh man.
fucking hate
Those
it.
memories just come flooding back.
And then
You
I'll
have
grab,
a feeling you're not gonna like this.
I
car.
grab my cloak and I'll put it on and then walk outside and then walk around the corner and then into the front door of the tavern.
Just
Okay.
we're in the
I'll
tavern
just
right
blast
now.
machine gun the floor, hoping you
Yep.
hit.
What?
Eldritch blast
Eldritch
machine
blast
gun the
through the
floor, just hoping you hit.
So is there gnomes or halflings that help you out?
I think it's
And
halflings.
So if you're at the bar and you kind of sit and you just see 7 or 8 halflings just bustling, cleaning stuff, getting everything set up, stacking glasses, making sure.
They're all
And a
super
bugbear.
scared.
And a bugbear.
Oh,
Fred, he's directing them
Lord
around. This over
Phillips.
here. This over here.
So who's around me?
I
I'm
would be
around
sitting.
you.
Yeah, I'd be
I
sitting
guess
next to you.
those 4, because those.
Yeah, young
two are
would
coming.
come back down and
So you see me take out this little like it's almost like a bolt, and you see it like flicker with energy, and then like I take the bolt off of my neck and I put it in my pouch, and then I put this one on, and say, so do you think the party would prefer this voice or this?
Definitely the previous.
I like the. I like the.
However,
other
I
one.
love both of them.
All right, I'll save this for times when it might need to sound more professional. And I take it off, and then I put the other one back on.
We could put a vote up in the chat.
So
We have Southern Carl.
We have
sophisticated
Barbarian Alexa.
Carl.
I'll walk in the door shortly after
We'll
Young
see.
Bull walks in.
Okay, and you see familiar faces, and then you see machine-looking humanoid, and then a smaller machine-looking humanoid that's.
just roll with it.
Howard, please come meet our new friend.
Lord Phillips.
Oh,
Hello,
hello,
sir.
sir. How are you? Are you the final member of this wonderful party?
I am the first member of this
I'm the
party.
founding.
Well, it is a pleasure to make
Technically.
your acquaintance. My name is Carl. This little guy here that looks strikingly like me, his name is Ned.
Pleasure
He
to
kind of
meet you.
puts up a fist.
Ned does.
I'll just grab it and just sort of shake it and then lead his hand down a little bit. And then I hold out my hand to you and I'll say, Lord Phillips.
Pleased to meet
Howard. Lord Howard Phillips.
you. You can call me Carl.
It's good to meet you, Carl.
Fish head.
So,
Carl.
what brings you to Troll Skull Tavern?
Well, your bird friend here, he actually saved my life, and I've got a couple things to take care of, but I don't think I can do it on my own. So if you all need assistance with anything,
I mean, we can't offer you payment for anything, but
oh, no payment required, sir.
He said that he has business in the Undermountain, beneath the Yawning Portal.
Undermountain.
Yeah, somebody very close to me has gone missing down there, and I figured if you all happen to head down there for any reason, I could just tag along to offer my assistance.
Then you say it's beneath the Yawning Portal?
Yeah, the big hole in the middle of it. From what I know, it leads down to where I need to go.
We've seen people go down in the bucket.
Yeah, I remember. Funny thing is I actually have some business I have to attend to at the Yawning Portal. Quite possibly related to this Undermountain place.
Well, it sounds like a fortuitous adventure.
Indeed.
I'm
Well-
not one to get in the way of anything, so just whenever you're all ready, just.
Well, Carl, you're certainly welcome here in the tavern. If you need anything, please let me or any of my fellow co-owners here know. I do manage the operations here, so if there's anything in detail that you need, certainly please let us know.
Will do. I thank you for letting me hang around.
Speaking of hanging around, how long do you plan to hang around?
Well, I've got one main thing I need to do, so if that aligns with what y'all need to do, I ain't got shit else on my plate.
Well, we do have a spare bedroom upstairs.
Well, I don't need a lot of room.
It's not a big room. We've been saving it for. Actually, it hasn't even been occupied at all.
Yes, it
But
has.
it's the second floor. As soon as come with me, and I'll lead Carl out the door,
Yep.
back around the corner.
He brings you upstairs. Shows you
Upstairs, and then we'll walk into the common room, and then I'll lead you across the room to another door, and then into a hallway. On your right, you see stairs that wind up, and then I point to a door on the left.
So, I know y'all don't.
That's Theron's room now.
No, it's not.
No, my room is all the way up.
He's up in the attic.
He's in my room.
Yeah.
My old room.
It's a spare room that we've had that nobody occupied.
Yeah.
Well, the lady who stayed with us for a 10-day occupied.
Oh, well, I didn't know she was staying in there, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect.
Nobody but Chip knew that she was staying.
I wouldn't
No one else
expect
spoke
you
a
all
word
to
to
let
her.
me stay here for free. So please let me know how much it will
Well,
cost, and
it's-
I'll be happy to pay.
if we're, it seems as if things are beginning to align with what we need, and seems like we are, our points are converging on one thing. So I think if we can help each other, as long as you pull your weight, we plan to pull ours.
I will do my best, sir.
The room isn't occupied, so it's yours if you need it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Again, if you need anything, just let us know.
Will do.
And then I'll hold out my hand to him like this.
No.
I'll be downstairs when you're ready.
And I follow you down.
And then, actually, before I leave, I give him a key to the spare room.
Okay.
So he has his own key that unlocks and locks. Each personal room, I guess, when we had it originally built, has its own personal lock and key.
Yes, I built them all.
Yep. So,
Do you not have a key to your personal room?
Nice.
living next door to your uncle.
It's a little rowdy in there, so.
The rowdy was across the hall.
So we'll say it's about 3 o'clock now. Everyone's introduced themselves. Everyone's where they're at. What time do you guys want the tavern
Once,
to officially open?
I
Because I assume you guys don't.
three.
want it.
I would say 3 or 4. Normal time when we
Okay.
open the tavern.
Yeah, I think it's around 4 o'clock where you
Yeah.
start letting people in.
Yeah.
Well, the guy you handed the note to, he heads down, hands it off, and everything's good.
Okay.
And then he's sitting there and just going,
Troll Skull Tavern.
Troll Skull Tavern?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Troll Skull Tavern, back open for business! Troll Skull down there, free drinks! And everyone's just like, what? Free? And they start heading down.
Okay.
You guys see, we see like a dust cloud in the distance, and then we're like, what's that?
Yeah, anime
Everything started
style,
rolling.
everybody's
People in
running.
Naruto running.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 4 o'clock hits, and you go to open the door, and there's a line. And you look, and there's about 30 people just waiting to get in.
Oh wow.
Is everything open?
Yeah.
I will take my standard position as bouncer by the door and charge 5 gold. Since they're doing free drinks, I'll charge 5 gold for entry.
You weren't there. You didn't hear that.
5 gold for standard bar goers is a lot.
Oh, we
of
didn't-
money.
we didn't hear that
from the tavern.
No,
No, he was all the
he
way
was
down
at
to
the
the
dock
dock.
ward.
Well, then why?
Alright. Come on in, don't be rowdy. Come on in.
Everyone goes in. There's a few people asking for free drinks.
There's
Oh,
no free drinks.
free drinks were only offered to the very first person. They came earlier this morning, so
Oh, that's fine. I've been excited for this place to open up. And everyone's starting. You guys are like packed within like 10 minutes.
I move out and just say to everybody else, when you guys are ready to go, I'll be upstairs in the den. And I'll move
Alright.
upstairs.
I would follow you up.
Okay.
Or where's Chip?
I'm
Just said he was being a
bouncing.
bouncer.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you go up, I just follow you to the entrance, and you see me just kind of like kneel down and go into like a stationary position, and I just chill there.
Just Indian style.
Armor lock. You got things, Fred?
Yes, boss. I got
Stay
it.
out. It's closing time. And he takes off. his
Either
apron
every
and
voice is
sets
going to be
somewhere.
different every time, or they're all going to migrate to the same voice. That's how it's probably going to happen.
Fred, did you
And
ever
then
talk to
young
your
boy
brother
enough to-
about bouncing the front door?
Mm-hmm. He should
All
be
right.
here in about 10 minutes.
Alright, when he gets here, I'm going upstairs.
I just talked to him on the phone. He'll be here. in
Yeah.
about 10.
As fast as a crow
He
flies.
texted me.
Yeah.
Turns out his brother's actually like a 5th level spellcaster and can like
It's just sending stones. It's
sending.
fine.
Right.
So yeah, Youngbo will go upstairs and he'll start sharpening his ridge.
Okay. What are you doing? Going upstairs?
No,
Waiting? You're staying on with the
yeah,
crowd?
I'm down in the crowd.
Are you doing your fucking
Going
Cursed
around doing
Invitation?
everything.
Oh yeah,
Like
are you the
bullshit.
entertainment for tonight?
Yeah.
You look, the halflings made a sign that says, Theron, come see.
Right.
And there's like a little stage.
Yeah. He pardons up.
the magical Theron? One night only.
And we'll say a little bit goes by, and then Fred's brother shows up and relieves you of your position.
Hi, Ted.
Hey.
So Fred said you were highly recommended for this position. I'm pretty sure you can do well. We'll let you go for the night, and then we'll talk about, payment later. All right?
Okay, that's fine.
You do good. You get paid well.
I stand here, let people in.
Yeah, and make sure nobody fights. If anybody fights, you take care of it.
So I fight them?
If you want to.
Okay, I like fights.
Okay.
I'll message to Ted. Kill them actually.
No,
You hear a
well,
voice in your head.
Yeah.
Well, he told me not to bring weapons.
That was a.
Oh, you didn't bring any weapons?
Well, he's
Here's
speaking
a-
out loud though.
There's a great sword on the wall over there that I made, or a long sword on the wall over there that I made. If you need it, just grab it.
Okay.
And then I'll head upstairs to the den.
Message again. That was a joke. Don't kill them.
Oh,
If you kill them, I kill you.
that's not nice. I guess I won't kill you.
That's no nice.
Alright, where's
Yeah.
I'll- that goes
I'll head
by.
upstairs once I see Chip leave, walk away.
and we'll assume that Geist is up there too.
Yep.
He dissolves from the shadows next
Alright.
to us.
So
Everyone kind of migrates to the same room, I guess.
it looks like we're all heading to the yawning portal then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, sounds fair to me.
Alright.
Yep.
Let's get downstairs, hail a cab, and let's get going.
Oh,
Alright.
I miss.
Okay,
Bruce.
just quick question. Are we just going there and doing recon on everything first, or are we actually planning on going down into this undermountain?
Well, we gotta do the standard thing. We go in there, we tell Dornan we want to go down. They all take bets on whether or not we're gonna live. Then they lower us down.
Where did you hear this?
Yeah, we were there when they did it.
They did that the first time.
Yeah, remember?
I wasn't
Before the
paying
ogre
attention.
came back up?
But all I'm asking is...
Was it an ogre or was it a troll?
I don't remember.
It was a troll.
It was big.
We have
Alright.
many of those in the homeland.
Should we go get like potions? Go talk to my friend Falafelier over here in Corlin's Crown, you know?
I mean, last time we bought her out. Do you think she's... I mean, it's been 2 weeks. Do you think she's made enough?
I imagine so. She's a skilled alchemist.
Okay.
She might have been partying too.
I mean, maybe.
Let's go see if we can buy some, because my healing only goes but so far.
Yeah, we know.
You
Go
know,
to-
I might be able to assist you in that.
Oh, yeah. You make...
I got a couple tricks up my sleeve.
Theron just
Oh.
looks up and is just like, thank Coraline.
Okay. That sounds pretty cool. I like this dude.
How can you help us?
Okay, so we're going to the yawning portal, or we're going to follow off a leader.
Well, with my hammer for the most part. But if any of y'all need to get topped off, I mean, I can help with that situation too.
I see.
I would like for us to go to Gorlan's Crown, see if there's any more potions that we could buy, if this is our plan of action for the night and or coming days.
Alright.
If
Yeah.
that is what you want, fair.
We'll stop there on the way. I'll hail a
So
cab.
it's just right there.
Yeah, we only need a cab to walk over to the herbalist.
Yeah.
Gorlan's
Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that after.
Okay.
She's
Yeah.
like 2 doors down and 1 up.
Yeah, I forget where she's located. Sorry.
So you guys head there.
Yep.
I don't know her voice, so we'll see how this goes.
Hey, Fala. I was here earlier today.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, old Greg. How are you?
That's what I was thinking too.
Pudussy.
What are you doing in my wise?
Did you guys have fun with the party?
Yes. I was wondering, do you have any potions of healing?
I might. Let me check in the back.
Do you have a cold?
I feel like
No, I
It's
think
the
she has
accuracy
giant
has changed out
herpesiphilates.
between in the
Must be
last
the
2 weeks.
weather. It is very cold.
Yes, and it's still winter time.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, we
Yep,
we
it's
finished
still
that
cold
in
out.
winter
Otherwise, all that shark would be wasting away.
in Margaritaville.
So she comes back with a cart, and she has
Did that actually hurt your head?
7 potions of healing on there.
All right.
I'll buy 2.
Since
Here's 10
how
platinum.
much do you want for
50
50?
gold.
I'll hand her 15. Take one.
Okay, that's
Can
one down.
I negotiate
I
this
hand her
price
2
with you?
and pay for. I pay 10 platinum to get
After
2.
all, I have been doing business with you for a very long while.
Well, considering that your friends paid full price, I guess we can haggle.
How about just
I like this
25, and I'll buy 3 of them at that rate.
How about 40 apiece?
How about 25?
How about 40? Half price is a little steep.
How about we do some roll-offs?
Sure.
Well, you won the roll, so 40. 24 persuasion.
Well, you're much harder to deal with than your friends. I like them better now, but sure, you can hang for 25.
I've
2 of
literally
them.
brought you so many things.
I don't remember that.
It was earlier this morning.
New town, new me.
I was literally here this morning. I
Newtown,
give her 50 for the 2.
Newtown
Okay.
Chris.
So there's 3 left.
Young Bull will buy 2. Full
Okay.
price.
Appreciate that. Sir, would you like the last one?
Sure, I'll take it. And I'll give her. I'll pull out. What is it? 5 platinum,
Okay.
and then actually I'll give her 6 platinum. No. $10 platinum
10
for the one
For the
to make
one.
up for the cost that the asshole over there didn't pay.
I like how you do business, and I appreciate it. You?
Well,
Got it. No previous story matters.
I'm gonna walk up and say, do you have any other types of potions here?
What kind of potions are you looking for?
Not too sure what I'm looking for, but anything that might be helpful, I guess, in a battle or adventuring situation.
Do you have an idea?
Just seeing what you might have in stock.
Vials of acid,
Potions of healing.
Potion
anti-potion.
of storm giant strings.
Yeah.
Like those would definitely be in stock since they're just common items.
Yeah.
Alchemist fire.
Don't worry about it.
What?
What are you looking at me for, cheapskate?
He's making notes. This sheet is.
Is there
now
anything
a bitch.
specific?
I'll look it up.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out later.
I didn't want anything in specifically, just in case she happened to have anything available, like otherwise.
It'll take me a few sessions to get into it.
That's fine, man. So are you all ready to go? Or?
Young Bull is always ready.
of course.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, okay. Cab shows up. What was it, 5 silver?
Yeah.
What was cool.
5 silver.
5 silver, and you're on your way.
Do you all
I'll pay it.
know of
I
any
don't know, is
places
it still
that-
5 silver in this new confounded world?
Yeah, it's still 5 silver because he's paying for it.
You all know of any places that sell any magical infused items?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
we
we
know
have a
guys.
friend, his name's Hal
Pachanis.
I just thought of
He's
something
at-
that might be a little useful to us.
Magical,
So all
magical
these
mystical
situations
things.
above us.
Yeah,
in
mystical
time.
thingamabobs. Yeah, we can go see Hal
So
Pachanis. Let's
stop
go.
off at Hal Pachanis for
Yep.
Yep.
I'm
No,
jumping
I'll
into
be-
a world that he created, okay?
I say, excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a special rope.
What kind of rope are you looking for? Same voice.
You're picking up his voice.
I know, I don't know.
I'm looking for something that'll assist us in climbing endeavors.
Okay, let me look in the back. Is he the one that has a
He's the one that's
helper?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy! Get them ropes that I like.
My favorite kind of ropes.
Give me them ropes.
No, not the gimp suit.
Not the silk ones.
How much would it cost for a rope of that?
So I have 2 ropes of climbing.
Yeah, how much for one of those?
Was it 500 gold?
If it's non-attunement, I was charging 250. Attunement would be 500.
Okay, so 2. 250 for both. Or 1.
Fuck yeah, we're paying.
I'll take out 200.
Tie 2 ropes of climbing together.
Yeah.
Ultimate ropes of climbing.
I pulled out both of these. Does anybody want the other
Climbing
one?
Excel.
No, thank you.
I will give him 25 platinum pieces, and I will take a rope of climbing.
Okay. You know how to climb.
Not that I need it.
Anybody else looking for anything?
Hey, you don't have, by chance, have any better of this kind of wand, do you?
Kind of wand. I'm not prepared for this.
Wand of the Worm.
Why don't you sound like Al Pacino anymore?
Everybody's sick. Come on now, there's a cold going around.
I didn't know the cold turned everybody southern.
This went to the
The
sequel.
assholes, apparently.
All the actors got replaced. Same people, different face.
Mage +2.
Is it like broken?
Just adds +2 to his attack and his attack for spells. Yeah, he has a +1 currently.
We're level 5 now, so. I said, but we're level 5 now, so.
What I would do is I would roll a d100, and if I got like top 10, like 90 to 100, he would have it. If not, I just wouldn't have it in stock.
Currently, I don't have one.
Okay.
Yeah, uncommon usually he just had some in stock, but anything like above uncommon, I would just roll it like that.
Okay.
All right, Hal. Thanks, buddy.
No problem.
Good to see you.
It's nice to see you all for the first time.
What? Is Jimmy gonna bring us bags?
Did you want bags for the rope? You could just tie it on yourself.
Okay.
Jimmy! He brings out 2 sacks.
I'm okay, sir. Keep your bag.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you
I'll
have
just-
any paper bags?
Right now, no. We have parchment bags.
Potato sacks.
Potato sacks.
You're right,
fair.
This is weird.
I know.
He offered us plastic last time. I was kind of hoping to.
But it's like, it's not only him. It's been like everybody.
It's like, can y'all just go in the fucking mountain, please?
I was not prepared for all this
You're the ones who
roleplay.
want to
I'm doing my best.
I can't wait till we get to talk to Volo. I hope he's the same.
I just want you to go on the mountain so that it's my story and not
Right.
Corey's.
I heard Volo was hanging out at the yawning portal. Maybe we could talk to him before we head down.
Yeah.
Bye now.
Head to the yawning portal.
Hey, we didn't waste your motherfucking time.
This is true.
See you later. And we
Alright.
give him the bird stump up.
Just a feather.
Yes, just a feather.
Cool. Everybody hit anything on the portal?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cat's going there.
Cabs going. Cabs are here. You guys show up. It looks definitely a lot busier than it normally is. And there's a lot of like commotion and looks like kind of like cheering a little bit happening on the inside.
I'm gonna walk in first,
I feel like somebody's already going
and
down
I'm gonna
in.
sort of beeline it straight to
The bar?
the bar where Dernan's at.
Okay. Well, when you walk in, you see Dernan right by the entrance to the well.
Yeah.
And he's currently lowering an adventure down. And you see everyone cheering, and
Yeah.
then you see like some guy walking around taking bets, and then you see some guy and he yells, 5 gold dragons! Says they'll be back before a 10-day, minus the fighter, the wizard, and the cleric. And then you see a guy getting lowered down, just like.
So I kind of like walk away from the group real quick, and I walk up to Dernan, and you actually see
That's
like.
where I'm actually heading to. So.
Okay, so you're both, and he's
Well,
he's
when you walk
currently
in,
lower
you
than
see
down.
Dernan like look at me, and then when I walk up to him, he actually like hugs me.
Ooh. Okay.
He hugs you, letting go of the rope.
I was just gonna say that. He kind of looks and he goes, they're fine. And he lets go.
Close enough.
And then you see like
And he embraces
if
you with
like
his love.
Howard would probably see this like you see me like whisper something to him, and then you see Dernan's face get really sad,
Okay.
and then I shake his hand, and then I like rejoin the group.
Click his ear.
Yeah.
When you walk up, I'll ask you, so you know Dernan?
Yeah, I've known him for some time now.
What was that all about?
Let's just say he knows the guy I'm looking for down here.
I'm gonna roll up insight on
Okay, on him.
on him.
Sorry.
14 should be.
14. Insight on you.
I mean, with the look on Dernan's face and all, like, you can probably take that what I'm telling you is legit.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go talk to him real quick, and I'll just
Absolutely.
excuse me,
Okay.
and I'll walk up to.
And by that time, he's back behind the bar,
Okay.
and he's like writing something on the board and writing a guy's name and then 5 dragons, and then he writes the stats up
Okay.
on there.
Dernan.
Yes.
Um.
By the way, I just want to thank you for helping save this town.
Thank you. You're welcome. Listen. So.
Have a good meal. You too?
I have a couple questions. I've been bothered by something that I wouldn't say necessarily I'm dreaming about, but I've heard word of a place called Undermountain.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with this place?
That right there, and he points to where
That's not what Doran sounds.
So that's
Everybody's
Undermountain.
southern.
Right down there.
What is it?
Waterdeep just got picked up. and moved to the
It is
deep
a multi-level dungeon, if you will. And currently we're taking bets. We've had adventurers. The interest of going into the Undermountain has peaked up since in the last 10 days or so. And
Why?
I guess people think it's more safe to go down there with Manchun handled. Business is definitely picking back up. As you can see, and you see a big, giant board that's just written with people's bets and how many days they're going to last and the group's name and who will come back and who won't.
It's the Deadpool.
So why are they going down there? What's down there? What's in Undermountain?
I know that he kind of brings you close and kind of points you over to the corner, and he said that that Cholton priest over there, he's paying platinum for any magic items that people bring out of there.
Maybe I'll direct a couple of my cohorts over to him.
Asshole shit.
So, what makes it so dangerous down there?
From the stories that I've heard, there's it goes down multiple levels. I don't think anyone's made it down all the way yet. The record now is level 5 that we've made it down, but I've seen people come out within 5 minutes, scared to, like, they can't even speak, and there's some that come out with just handfuls of magic items and just go over to that guy over there and get money for him. The people that do come back say they fought monsters. There's people. Some people say there's towns down there, which I feel like is weird, but
Do you know how many levels it goes down?
that I don't know. I know at least 6. Someone said upwards of 20, 30.
Have you heard story of and this is probably going to sound extremely strange, like a sailing ship of some kind down there?
I think there's a town down there that resembles that.
Really?
I think it's called Skullport, if I remember that correctly.
Well, this ship may not be in operation anymore. It most likely
think
is
that's what I've
probably. I've heard that it's sort of crashed into a rock, a giant rock wall.
I think I've heard that.
Okay.
People have turned it into a town of sorts.
Do you know anything about? And I'll look around. Is there anybody like nearby within like earshot?
The bar's pretty packed, but you kind of look and no one's like actually paying attention to you guys.
Yeah, so I'll lean
Everyone's-
in. Anything about a mind flayer captain?
That I had not heard of. I've only heard rumors of the town.
Alright.
The people that have come back, they don't really speak much after they come back.
What's it take to get lowered down there?
Right now, it's up to 1 gold, and I'll lower you down there. And that's about it. You can come back anytime you want. Knowing how you and your party works, might put a good handled bet on you guys to make it pretty far.
Okay.
While this is all going on, Theron would have kept an eye out for Volothan.
Who's that?
Volo.
Oh, Bolo.
Yeah. See if he's in the tavern. I've already been.
Huh?
He got the loan so he could go in his.
So he's not in town anymore.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause we gave him.
Yeah, you don't see him.
Okay.
While he's talking with Durnan, what's everyone else doing?
I'm
You're
looking
searching.
longingly at the table that Yabra, who betrayed us.
Are you sad?
I'm reminiscing. Not sad, but more.
Complicated.
Yeah, there's a complicated set of emotions there. You know?
Yeah.
Young Bull's just watching the rowdy crowd and peeking down the well every once in a while.
I was like, you look down there and it's pitch black.
He'll drop a copper piece down the hole
Yeah.
and listen.
Give me a
I was
perception
wondering
check.
what you were doing. I forget that you're colorblind. So you're like looking, because you put on purple.
That's pretty good.
And I'm like, okay. You're looking at the blue one. and you're looking-
23.
23. So you kind of drop it and you kind of like count to yourself. And then you faintly hear like a little tink, tink, tink. And you can estimate that that shaft is about 140 feet long.
Mainly hear up. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ow! What the fuck?
Or you hear, woo! Woo! Copper's treasure! Piece of candy! Woo! Piece of candy!
And then we'll step back and contemplate that.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
9.
Dead. Happy birthday.
And then once I finish my conversation with Durnan, I'll order a bottle of fine wine off of him, and I'll pass him a platinum piece for it.
Okay. He's like, you know what, for that, I'll give you a little insight before you guys head down.
There's somebody from Cholt here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go over and start talking to him.
Okay.
Would I recognize them, having lived in
Cholt.
Cholt?
You probably recognize his garbs and stuff,
Yeah.
but you don't recognize him as a person.
He's just definitely Cholton.
Yeah, he's
Right.
just definitely Cholton.
Cholton over there?
What can I do for you, sir? Bird friend.
Ah, just nice to see another person from Cholt here.
Oh, you're from Cholt.
Yeah, I grew up in Whitey Forge.
Oh, okay. I'm a stone's throw away from there.
Oh yeah. So, what brings you to Waterdeep?
Magic item sales.
Oh, is it prevalent?
So far, the people that do come out of there.
Oh yeah. What was the most amazing thing you found, or has been sold to you?
Lots of cloaks, lots of winged boots.
Ah,
Nobody would be selling
He's
this.
like, are you interested in going down there? I was like, I pay heavily for magic items you pull out of there.
yeah, I'm thinking about it. I think my party and I are going to head down soon.
Pairs of
Okay.
winged boots.
How many's in your party?
Those assholes.
There are 6 of us,
Where are they at?
and I start pointing them out.
Okay, and he kind of like,
Young Bull sees you pointing out, he waves.
Yeah, that's our muscle.
he kind of looks around. He's like, that's a nice part. I might have to put a bet on you two in the Deadpool.
Yeah.
I was gonna call it that, and you
Official
said it, and I was
now.
like, fuck. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Deadpool.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. How much are you paying for magic items?
Right now, 10 platinum for common, 50 platinum for uncommon, 500 platinum for rare, and 5,000 platinum for very rare.
Ah, nice.
You won't find any deals better than me.
Yeah. Have you heard any insight on where the best places to go?
I haven't been down there.
Well, but from the people that have come back giving you stuff, like, is there a cache of places to go, or
Someone said level 3.
level
If
3?
that means anything to you, that has a bunch.
It means nothing to me, but maybe I'll figure it out when we get down there.
Okay. Since you are from Chult,
Yeah,
roll me a d20.
19.
Pick the last one. I'll give you a little insight that I've heard.
Oh, thank you.
Just be 100% positive. Volothamp is nowhere to be found.
Yes.
Okay.
If it's a quarrel from the other adventure, I don't know how to help you.
He
No,
just wants
it's
you to
a-
do the voice.
Oh.
Or attempt it.
No, it's a thing that's in this adventure.
Well, I
So you're metagaming?
Metagaming.
This is my adventure!
Oh, man, I'm just asking. I don't know if you're gonna give those missions out or not.
Well, that's one of them. Metagamer.
So, all right.
It's a little secret that I've heard that might be
Yeah.
influenced you.
Thank you.
Help you out down there.
I'm going to, Lord Phillips, have you told us about your dream?
No.
No, he is not.
Okay.
You're talking about Lord Phillips here.
Yeah, it's true. All right, so I'll start like waving the party.
I grab once Dernan delivers my bottle of wine. I'll grab it and thank
I'll
you
see
for
if I can find us an empty table.
thank for the tip, and
No problem.
I'll shuffle my way through. So if I'm shuffling my way through, does anybody like really take notice of me, or they're just kind of like doing their own thing?
Are you in your like noble gear?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I guess a few do, but everyone's so like distracted by the Deadpool and everyone going up and down.
Once
We're
I
fine
find a
with
good
that.
opportunity that like I mostly know that nobody's really paying attention to me, I'm going to cast Disguise Self and basically be wearing my cultist garb but without the mask.
Okay. Give me. Let's see.
Arcana check.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, I was gonna do sleight of hand. So we'll just. Is that?
It's up to you. You're DM.
Sure. We'll just sleight of hand.
5.
5.
Nice.
There's a few people that catch it, but you like pass just by someone that they're just like,
They blink and
yeah, and they're
Yeah,
like,
they're like,
what? Wait. But then people just get their attention back and they just
Okay.
keep on going. As you're walking over there, a young lady tugs on your.
well, hello there.
Excuse me, sir. Are you going down in there?
We plan to.
Would you mind looking for someone for me?
Another
Sure.
Southern Belle.
She started out British though. Excuse me, sir. Can I have some more?
My brother's down there, and he hasn't come back in a while. Would you mind looking for him?
Name?
Straight to the point.
His name's Crescendo.
Crescendo.
Yes.
Anything to recognize him by? In
Uh,
case.
He's about 22, fair skin, dark curly hair. I guess he's trained. He doesn't really tell me much, but I know he's into like thievery and stealth and stuff. But
Okay.
he's been gone for a while.
I'll keep an eye out.
Sounds like somebody young bull's gonna kill.
Azaredge will find him, no problem.
Crescendo.
He also wears our family signet. It is it's a ring. He should have a silver, a platinum silver ring bearing the family crest on it.
Okay.
It is a diving white falcon on a field of blue. And it should have an inscription on it that says, "Fly high and swoop swift."
Okay.
Swoop swift.
Those are the new Air Jordans. The diving swan on a field of blue.
And she says, if you can bring me back any proof of his whereabouts, or if he's or return him safe, I can grant you anything, or I owe you one favor in the name of the house of Rosenair.
All right. I will keep an eye out.
Thank you, sir.
Hopefully she's a 17th level wizard.
Right? I cast Wish for the last time.
And then Yum will head towards the party.
Okay. Everyone gathered
the
up.
table.
Yeah, everyone's on the table.
head down.
You said it was a platinum signet.
Yes, it is a platinum signet
a
ring
falcon
bearing a
from
family
Wolfman.
crest of a white falcon on a field of blue.
Okay.
And there's an inscription on it that says, "Fly high and swoop swift."
That mission might actually be cool.
Oh. Boo-hoo.
Fly
Yeah,
high,
pretty
swoop
much.
swift.
So, see that guy over there? Dressed in the colorful regalia?
Mm-hmm.
He let me know something. That the Sea of Swords has borne its share of pirate ships, none stranger than the Scavenger. This vessel could travel through waves and through the air. No one has seen it in years. Perhaps it sank, or was lost in the starry maelstrom of the night sky. But divination spells suggest it might have found its way into Undermountain. Others have searched for it below Waterdeep, but nobody has found it and lived to tell the tale. There is an awesome ass pirate ship down there that we could find that might fly through the air.
Interesting. So, talking to Dernan, seems that the passage to get lowered down is only a gold piece. So,
Like
I'll follow
each
that.
or
That's
per
chump
person.
change.
yeah. All covered for everybody.
As my people say.
Apparently, there's also
yes, the coined phrase of the Goliaths.
there's also
change.
possibly a town down there called Skullport, from what I heard. That may be a good stop-off point. I don't know who lives there or what kind of people frequent it, but I don't think it's anything we can't handle ourselves.
Skullport. Okay. Sounds interesting.
So if you guys are ready, I just want to make a toast, and I put the bottle of wine on the table, slams down. I'll pop the cork, and then I'll grab what cups we have on the table, and I'll pour everybody a glass.
Are you going to aerate it first?
This one you shouldn't need to.
Okay.
Won't say anything before he.
No. Hey,
To Undermountain.
Undermountain.
to us and surviving.
Hope we live.
Yeah, maybe.
And I smash it into him, and my glass breaks, and I'm like,
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
be
darn.
careful with that.
And then he just
and I
chews
just-
the glass.
As you guys are sitting there clanging drinks,
Well.
your buddy Volo comes in and crashes in.
My
Hunter's like, boys, do I got a story for you?
Whoa! Volo, are you okay? You sound real sick.
Great. So,
Got it.
Volo, have you had the cocaine?
But hey, I was looking for you. How have you been? How's
doing great.
the book been going?
Great. Great. Great.
I see
You got
there's some of
blowjobs?
that bull shark testosterone that has been floating around.
I discovered in the herbalist shop, there's this thing called Adderall, and it is great.
Oh my god.
But listen,
I ain't been juicing, man. I'm telling you.
do I got
Not
a
at
story
all.
for you guys? I'm gonna add this in. but I'm gonna tell it to you guys first.
Okay.
Exclusive.
Uh-huh.
No one's saying it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I already told my 10 best friends.
So, this story dates back to the fall of Elfern, an elven king of the north. An alabaster throne belonging to D&D name.
Insert D&D.
Selgath Alldark, the last colonel of Elfarn, disappeared in the capital city of Elathandar.
Yeah.
Sure. Where the Mad Mage built his tower and today stands Waterdeep. It says that a group of dwarves fear the destruction of such merciless?
Miraculous.
Miraculous.
Phonetic spelling for the win.
He's drunk, okay?
He's not drunk.
It said that a group of dwarves feared the destruction of such a miraculous work of stonecraft and stole the throne right away from under the elves' slender noses. Where the dwarves hid it for so long, who knows? But should you find it in Undermountain, it would please the elves of the north to know it survived. So, this is a start. So, if you guys find this throne, it'll be fantastic for my book.
Heck yeah.
I mean, I'll definitely keep
We
an eye out for
will
it.
do whatever we can for you, Vol.
Do you know anything about this throne? You're sort of an elf.
I don't know. Here, let me see if I roll the die might tell me anything more.
What is
the dice?
After you're done rolling, I got a question.
Can I give a history check to see if I know anything about this elven city in the north? 14 history. I mean, I'm from the Feywild, so.
I thought you were doing a mohawk for a second, but it's the warhammer or the whatever that is shield. Be really cool if you.
So you recall that this throne did exist, and it was damaged at the calamity that was that befell on this elven kingdom, and the dwarves found it and took it into the Undermountain in hopes of repairing it and returning it to the elves.
So you mentioned something about the Mad Mage.
Mm-hmm. The Mad Mage that lives in the Undermountain.
Who is this Mad Mage that lives in the Undermountain?
I would speak up and say, what's his fucking name?
His name?
The mage.
Alistair Blackwood.
I would speak up and say, well, I think the man you're looking for, his name is Hallister.
Yeah. House.
And it just so happens that I'm looking for the same person.
Well, that's a story.
You're going straight for the top, huh?
That's who took my friend.
Okay.
Wait, like, he's in the first level? Like, I need to find him immediately? Straight for the top?
Straight
He's
from
like
the
To the
maybe
top of all the enemies down there.
Oh.
He's the final boss, as people say.
Well, the Mad Mage is a interesting title, as if it were the title of an adventure.
Dun dun dun.
And this is where the credits roll. Mad Mage.
No, this is where the title card is.
Got
this
the
far.
credits at the beginning of the movie, like Star Wars.
Welcome back.
Or, I guess
So,
not credits, but
where did you leave off?
Also,
He was asking me to throw some stuff in on that night, and he was
I guess
asking
you're not
us to go
credits
into the honor portal.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah,
everyone's
right.
there.
To enter the.
I mean, there used to be.
Yep, I remember
But
that.
now
He
it's
said
more
he
like
needed to find
title
somebody.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're like in the yawning portal about to go in now.
No.
I have seen
I mean, that's why I know you told me that.
That's why I'm bringing him back up. So you met everyone. Everyone talked. We went to the potions place, the magic item place, and then now we're at the yawning portal. When you walked in, everything's hustle and bustle now. They have a Deadpool going of how many people get lowered down and how many they bet will come back and how long. And then everyone kind of dispersed kind of in the beginning. And then we're all back together, sitting at the table, discussing. And then Volo came by and disturbed everyone and told them about a story of a throne in the Undermountain and a mad mage. And some secrets were shared from a couple of the party members about the Undermountain. And that's where we're at now.
Then who knew the secrets?
Durnan gave him one, and then
A Cholkin Prince.
yeah,
Don't know
Mitchell
about that
gave him
one,
one.
though.
I haven't shared.
Yeah, he hasn't shared his yet.
Priest.
The only one you're aware of is the one that Chip got.
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't share a secret yet.
We don't even know.
So where within Undermountain does this Mad Mage Hallister live?
I'm hoping you guys would find out.
Okay. Well, cheers. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Young Bulls is already empty. Sorry.
Are you a little gentler with your cheer this time?
All right. I'm gonna walk over to.
Is this where we take a break?
Yeah, we could take a
Yes,
break here.
let's take a break.
Woo!
So
All
we'll
right,
be back in
guys.
10.
Yeah, we'll be back in 10. I hope you guys are enjoying
And
it.
it ain't just for break.
We were actually waiting for you to get back just so we could.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
See you in a few.
See you in 10
minutes.
Hang tight.
And we're back.
Hey-o!
Alright.
Oh, fuck that.
Shut up,
You
Bill.
could have done that before we started the stream back. That's fine.
Jeez.
Alright, so everyone's everyone's did their last clang of cheers.
Let's head in.
As you guys get up, you see a taller man kind of like call your like little defender. He's kind of like saying hi to him. He's like,
Hello, sir. How can I help you?
"How are you, sir?"
Doing well. How are you?
Good. I was wondering if I could ask a favor.
Depends. What you got on your mind, sir?
Are you and is this your party?
They are.
Are you guys heading down there?
Yeah, that would be the case.
Is there any way that I could get you to help to do a favor for the hoppers?
What you need?
All you have to do is this pouch right here. All you have to do is bring this pouch to my friend in Skullport.
I think we're gonna be
definitely
headed
picking
there,
up your
so,
accent.
I think I can do that. What do you have to offer, sir?
This is a man that doesn't need money.
Doesn't mean he's not offering something other than money.
Fresh blowjobs out back.
If you successfully if you deliver this for me and it gets to the right person that I need to go to, I can promise you a safe refuge when you get to Skullport.
Sounds good to me. Bring bag. What's his name?
The person you're looking for is Cal, C-A-L, Caladani, C-L-A-D-D-A-N-I, C-L-A-D-D-A-N-I, Cal Caladani.
Cal's the first name. Cladani is the second.
He runs the tavern at Skullport. It is called the Flagon and the Dragon. Can't make this shit up.
Somebody did.
Someone did.
Sounds good to me. Consider it done.
Or sorry, I'll retcon that. He says, where he kind of like brings you in closer, and he says, if this gets delivered to the right person, I can offer you a safe refuge in the Harper hideout. It's called Delagon's Fortress. D-A-L-A-G-O-R Fortress. And it's in the uppermost level of Skullport.
Sounds good to me. Happy to help.
A little bit more for your troubles. Perfect.
Good thing he wasn't offering me money, or I had to say no.
Aww.
How much is the day pool going for?
There's bets
What's
all
the
going.
highest?
Right now it's the group that just went in, because you kind of stare and look at the board, and it's 5 dragons for the latest group that just went in, and it says the length of time 10 day, and then it says party of 6, and then it lists that it will come back without the cleric, the wizard, and the fighter, and that's the highest one right now.
And what's our day pool?
We haven't.
No one's made one yet for you guys. Is that what you're asking?
Well, now I do, yeah, that's my second question was.
Well, we haven't got there yet. He also goes, if you meet the guard, Felrax, tell him I said hi.
And what's your name, sir?
My name is Matrim Murgreg. Murreg.
What was the guard's name again?
Felrax, F-E-L-R-A-X. And he's the guard. He's a Dragonborn guard of Skullport.
And then the other guy's name.
The guy who's telling you this?
Yeah.
Matrim, M-A-T-T-R-I-M, Murreg, M-E-R-E-G. If that's how you pronounce it. It's D&D, so I feel like I could say it however
Sounds
I
right.
want.
All right.
You should roll your
This is
R4.
your world.
All right.
Well, when there's like a 13-letter long word that has way too many vowels and some letters that have never been next to each other in the history of words, it's a little weird.
Well, when they put 1,000 consonants in one.
Yeah.
Or like all the elven names that are like V apostrophe.
Oh, in some African languages, the apostrophe is a click. You know, so if you see an apostrophe in somebody's name, you're supposed to pronounce the click.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so so it'd be like Mahakabai.
Interesting.
I'm out.
I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
So,
Well, if there's no other random bystanders, let's head on down.
I don't see I don't see anybody else waving us on. So
So how did
Philip,
you-
are you ready
Yumbo
to?
will go over to Durnan.
okay. You guys ready to head down?
Yeah, and he'll hand 6 gold pieces to him.
I appreciate it. And he puts it in his pocket and he walks you guys over to the well.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Heroes of Waterdeep going into Thunder Mountain. That's right.
Start your bets right now.
Can we bet on ourselves?
I guess you can, but if you don't come back, then you don't collect nothing.
Okay, 50 platinum that all of us make it out alive.
Holy shit.
We'll see how that goes. Do you hear hustle and bustle? He's like, everyone, you hear people go, I'm betting there are going to be 15 days and the whole party comes back. And then you say one person comes back and 5. And you hear all vast of bets going on. And then he brings you all over to the entrance or the big well. And he goes, one at a time, fellas. Who's first?
I'm first.
Okay.
As,
Go on, Farron.
as people are going in, I'm watching the big pool.
Okay. And you just see someone just like scurrying and trying to like write up bets. And Durr goes, saddle up. And you kind of walk up, you sit in this little harness, and he just starts
Get in, flip the bird on the way down.
cranking you down.
Ow, why did you flip me over, you fuck?
And as you're going down, it takes about minute and a half till you hit the bottom.
Is it dark?
Mm-hmm. It is pitch black.
I take a bolt out and I illuminate it
Okay.
and I screw it onto Ned and Ned just starts climbing down along with the lowering mechanism
Okay.
to just give a light source for whoever's going down.
Okay. That's fine.
I pull out my goggles and I fly circles around Theron as he goes down.
Jordan's like, what? All right, that's fine. 2 at a time.
I'll take out the drift globe and produce
All the
light
time for this
for
one.
my way down.
So since you're down there first, even though you probably know what it already looks like.
In detail.
Yes.
Gamers.
Yeah. So you hit the bottom, and it is dark besides his little friend with the light on it.
And his
you're-
drift globe.
Yeah, in your drift globe. So it is a 40-foot square. The only exit appears to be a tunnel that leads south and then bends west. The floor is covered in sand, and there are dented shields covering the entire walls around here. And you get down there, you see the same. You hit kind of like a sandy bottom, and then there's just rusty shields kind of just all around.
I guess when
And
I
then
get down
while
there,
you get a minute to look around while he's cranking it.
I'll start inspecting the shields. Just start
Okay.
looking at them,
I'll
maybe picking them up.
give him a hand.
All right. So you guys walk over, you start moving shields, and they just crumble. Like they are so broken. They've been there forever.
Well, okay, I'm done with that. I picked up one shield and stop inspecting.
Okay.
Afraid
like,
to destroy.
Look
anything
at
down
them
here.
and see if there's any like dwarven markings on them or anything.
Give me an
like
investigation.
5.
5. They are so rusty. There's no symbols.
I
You
can't
can
tell.
recognize some shapes,
Yeah.
but they're just standard shapes.
I can't tell who made these, but
Hmm.
they don't look like they're very good.
So Durnan cranks it back up. Who's next,
When
boys?
Farron goes down, Yumbo says 10 gold. Farron doesn't make it back.
10 gold.
I'll double that. Actually, not even double it. Here's 20 platinum.
God
Okay.
damn.
Yes, the man who can teleport wherever he wants in an instant won't make it back.
Betting
You
on
might
your
not
own
make it
party.
back
I
to
like
Waterdeep.
it.
And then Young Bull will go down next.
Okay. And how much do you weigh?
Quite a lot.
Assuming like so he just
I
you
don't
get on
know.
there and he's like,
I don't remember exactly,
Ooh.
but he's hundreds of
and
pounds.
he's just like every time it hits the body, he's like, and he's just like.
Man,
And it probably takes like a little faster
I think that's
because you're just
that's
like,
young bull coming
oh
down.
my
You can
god,
hear
we
it
need to get
growing.
Just lets it go and then catches it at the last second.
Young Bull will light up a Zereg, and like there's a blue glow that you guys see just slowly descending.
Yeah, that's definitely
descending very jerkily.
that's definitely young bull coming down.
I guess is there anything else in this room? Kind of just like
There's the sand, the shields, and then that walkway going
There
there.
seems to be a walkway over here.
Yeah. So
You know, I think we
minute
should
goes
wait.
by, Young Bull's down there, cranking her all back up.
I'll head down next.
Okay. Are you super heavy? Okay.
No, I'm not terribly heavy.
We'll just say, is anyone doing anything as we're lowering stuff down?
Just
Is
watching.
everybody waiting?
Yeah, just watching.
do I hear
I
anything?
was watching Deadpool.
Just,
Give me a
I
perception
placed
check.
my bet on Theron.
Unfortunately, Farron's also the one who gets us into stuff.
11.
11. You do not hear much as all the commotion and obviously down here you still hear cheers and stuff, but it's a little more fainter. So
I'm interested to see what we find.
everyone's
Phillips.
down.
I'll go
Who's
with you.
next?
Who's still here?
Me here. You can go. I'm gonna see what happens with the Deadpool before everything.
All right. See you down there, my friend.
See you.
All right, hop on the harness. And got a minute down, minute back up.
What's that?
While I'm being lowered down, I'm inspecting the walls.
Okay.
Of the well. I have dark vision for 120 feet, so it's dimly lit for me.
Well, Ned's going down with
Oh, okay,
He's
cool.
kind of just pacing back and forth with everybody.
All right.
Oh, okay. He's just
So I'm inspecting to see if I
That has
see any odd
something.
markings, anything that can kind of tell me any recent, not necessarily humanoids, but like creatures that have climbed in or out of this well.
when you're looking around, you notice this rope. It's caked with blood. Some of it's wet, some of it's dry.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely like scratches on the walls, so where you can see people tried to like climb out themselves, or they were climbing down, and you can see like where they like broke through.
Mm-hmm.
You see some pittons and some flat climbing gear that's just kind of just every once in a while.
Yeah.
But it's just rocks and it's kind of moist and just
Right.
kind of heading down.
A moist shaft.
A moist shaft. Alright,
Moist
he's down at the
shaft
bottom.
of bloody-
Before I go down, what are the highest bets?
Right now, it's Theron's bet that they all come back.
Which was how much?
What was your length of time?
Is it days or levels?
Days.
20 days.
20 days.
20
okay.
days, and how much did you bet?
50.
Platinum.
Platinum.
His bet that his whole party is going to come back in 20 days. So if there's one less person, there are 21 days, nothing. Now I'm going to have to keep track of it.
I thought it would be in less than 20 days.
Hmm?
I thought it was in less than 20 days.
Yeah. So if you come back in
If
21,
you come back after 20 days,
Your bet is
your
for
bet is forfeit.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other way around.
within 20 days.
Is the next one Lord Phillips bet?
Hmm?
Is the next one Lord Phillips bet?
Yeah, pretty much.
Phillips and Young Bulls.
that Theron does not come back alive.
And you bet 20 gold?
20 platinum.
20 platinum or 20 gold? Lord Phillips.
20 platinum.
20 platinum, 20 gold.
Oh, okay. That's not doubling it though.
I know. I said I want to double that. Actually,
I'll
No.
better.
Okay.
I'll better than double it.
Yeah.
is what I
20
said.
platinum, Theron doesn't come back.
Do we need to set up minis yet or no?
Yep. So you can put everyone's minis.
Mage over there, so-
Yeah.
I assume it's.
Don't bump the camera, please.
Yes.
Yeah, I do that a
bird.
lot.
So you see me take my warhammer, it just kind of like comes
The
out
two
my leg,
unpainted ones.
and
These
then
ones?
I take the
Yep.
shield off my back. and
What
I'm
is
ready.
fair and what is me?
And then
The dark ninja guy.
this one.
And then
And then that one. And this
Can you draw something on the map for me? Say?
He's just right behind me.
And you said
Oh no, one of your rock
it's-
stars.
these are
We'll
10
see
foot
it.
squares?
Yes, these are 10-foot squares. So this is a 40-foot
okay.
thing.
Can you draw a quick north thing? Which way we go?
North.
Oh, north.
Not north.
Which
No,
way?
morph. I thought he said morph.
Dwarf.
Dwarf thing? A doors thing?
Well, would we know which way north is?
Well, then he said we were going. It was south of us. So.
North is that way.
When Yumbo gets down there, he puts on his gloves and wants to check and see if he can tunnel through the walls.
Hey, thank you, Lynn Loves Yoda, for your subscription.
11
Thank
months
you.
in a
11
row.
months.
What are these
straight.
gloves?
They're the
Who's
claws
that?
of the Umbercle.
I have no idea.
And what do they do?
It gives me a 20-foot burrowing speed, so I can dig tunnels in the walls.
Oh. You
If
start
it's made of stone or
you start to
earth.
claw at it and it does nothing to these walls.
Okay, just checking.
As you're doing that though, you kind of like start digging through the sand and you find let's see. You find 2 iron spikes, an empty wineskin, a tinderbox, a pair of pants sized for an adult human, and a random trinket. I don't have the trinket table, but
Okay.
there's a trinket in there. You can pick whichever one you want. Cool. All right, so you are all down there. It is dark besides light, dark vision,
Mine
dark
is
vision.
just like 5 feet. It's not like a torch. It's just
Okay.
got like a little illumination.
But yours is big.
Mine's big.
Yours is big.
He's got a drift globe.
Yeah, mine's a 60-foot radius.
You have dark vision, right?
120 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
I have the goggles on, so I have dark
Mine
vision.
is a 20-foot radius.
So mine's mine's the biggest. I thought that was more.
What's everyone's passive perception?
10. For me.
18.
18,
14,
13,
15.
15,
17.
17. So you're 18. Where those shields that you guys are messing with, you kind of look and you see like the start of some writing behind some of the shields.
Guys, there's some writing behind these shields. I
Okay.
guess
We'll collectively
Let's-
inspect it.
move them.
Start
Yeah, just
touching
pat.
Yeah, you guys try to like gingerly pick them up, but they just kind of like just crumble.
Right.
now. Just be like, hey, you guys want to see a magic trick?
Barnes, I scared the voice so bad.
So written in blood on the wall in common. No, it's not. Who could read Elvish? Okay, so you two recognize it right away. But it says, written in blood, it says, beyond the pillar forest, the mad mage waits, casting spells beyond magic gates.
Beyond
That was
the color
fast.
forest.
And we're done. You guys
We
found
now
him.
know
You
where-
guys found him.
We now
He's
know
right
where
there.
he is.
The Mad Mage waits.
Yep.
And what's
Beyond the pillar forest, the mad mage waits, casting spells behind magic gates.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Did you guys read it out
What are you
loud?
talking about?
I didn't read anything.
I didn't read anything out loud either.
Hey, do you guys know what that says?
I don't know.
I messaged to Lord Phillips
Behind
what it
what?
says.
Behind.
Behind magic gates.
I can't read it too.
I can't read it either.
Must not be important.
Probably not.
No, not really.
All right, let's
It's
go.
just something talking about like
I just like how you all go down in there and people are like, okay, cool, I can't read it, it's fine.
they're just like
I don't know what you want Youngbull to do.
something about
Alright, that's your character, that's fine,
warriors
but I just think-
coming to take a challenge.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the natural.
for no reason.
That's the
You see
natural
me make a
spark.
real weird face, like
Roll your perception.
So apparently,
16.
You notice his face to him.
it says something about the Mad Mage.
Oh.
Can you read it, Phillips?
No, but
Yeah, it says, beyond the pillar forest, the Mad Mage waits, casting spells behind magic gates.
Oh, well,
Dum, dum, dum.
we have our heading.
This is going to be fun.
Do we have a heading? We have a heading.
You boys ready to start this adventure?
Let's go fuck shit up.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Any other happy quicks, comebacks from anyone before we move on?
Let's go.
Does anybody want to take the forefront, or should I do?
Yep.
I've got it.
Who is leading said party?
I'll stand behind him.
Youngle will lead.
Who goes first?
I'll be in the middle.
I'll be behind Carl.
I'll be behind Theron.
Okay.
That way I can keep an eye on it.
yeah, put me right there.
Okay.
Perfect.
And you get the ass.
So.
Yes, put the stealthiest man in the bench.
Youngle will look around the corner before he goes
Ned's behind me.
fully around the corner.
Until he matters, I'm just gonna take him off. That's
Okay.
fine. Does he do?
Yeah, he does a lot more than a familiar. So
Okay.
yeah,
Then I'll
he's
leave
kind
him.
of.
Okay, leave him right there. Well, since it's only 5 feet,
Yeah,
he's right there.
beside me right now.
He's in the
Yeah.
same space.
And then it was Theron. Oh no!
Wow.
Chip. Howard. Felix.
The map candy is going haywire.
Yep. So you guys turning the corner,
And we see another corner.
and a hallway that heads down.
Let's
You're
get
better.
going,
You're a
boys.
lot better at map management than me because I hate com. I'm just like, yeah, you guys do that. This is what it looks like. Whatever.
Oh, wow. So Young will advance until he reaches the corner to whatever is beyond. Like he's essentially checking corners before he turns them.
Yep. Everybody following?
Yeah.
Youngle, are you checking for traps?
No.
Cool, let's go.
Probably
Two
would
best
be
people.
a very good idea to check for traps.
I can do that.
And I'll step ahead of him and I'll just look around for traps.
Okay. Give me. What was it? Investigation for traps, or perception?
Investigation.
10.
10. You do not notice any traps.
I think we're all right. Let's continue on.
Alright, we'll continue.
Then the Snorlax pit opens up in front of you.
Snorlax, the Pokemon pit.
Yes.
That's what the dude said.
So you turn the corner. At the west end of this 20-foot high hallway and 20 feet wide, stairs descend 10 feet down into a room lined with pillars. And then it gets kind of dark in there. But as you walk, there is a skeleton of a dead Kenku that is sitting in the center. You guys notice, or you
Yes.
notice that
In the center of the tunnel or in the center of the room at the end?
in the center of the hallway.
Okay.
Can I check it out, see if it has anything of interest on it?
Yep. As you start walking towards it, you notice that the carvings on the walls all depict demons, all the way down the hall. There are 10 on one, or there's 5 on one side and 5 on the other.
Well, this place isn't creepy at all.
What do I know about these demons? I'm gonna start like investigating the walls.
Okay. So, say the dead Kenku's there. Is
I'll be right
everybody?
with him.
Yeah.
Do you say anything, Justin?
Theron actually
start looking.
would like to, as stealthily as possible, start walking towards the end.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Hey, that's actually pretty good. 23.
Okay. So you start.
No, 22.
You start walking down that way.
I'm gonna go and do a medicine check on the dead Kenku. See if I can figure out how it died.
Okay. Well, we'll do his first.
Okay.
Give me perception.
4.
4. They're pretty easy to depict. Like, they're not too decrepit. You see that from east to west on the north wall, there is a Bellar Baldura,
Bulgur.
Bulgura, Chasm, a Drench, a Glazabru, a Goristo, and a Hezero. And then on the south wall, from west to east, there is a Malorith, a picture of a Nalthesni, a Quizit, a Shadow Demon of a Rock, and a Yakyol.
I love listening to you pronunciate these words. Aquasit.
Barack was a pretty good president.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rock. It's close.
Are they doing anything?
Fucking. It's a massive devil orgy.
Right now, no, they're just standing there, just murals of each demon.
Okay.
Right now.
Right now. Right now, that's all they're doing.
Until they take their forms and
Step off the
Okay,
wall.
give me a
that'll
medicine
be
check.
bad. That'll be real bad.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Demons.
demons
So
of
14.
varying degrees of
14.
difficulty.
For 6 level 5 players.
So, because you're a cleric too, aren't you? Oh, you're a Warforged
Artificer.
Artificer. Okay. You kind of examine him over, and you realize that he did not die right here. Just the evidence of everything that it looks like, or roll me insight too.
22.
22. So, with those, you definitely realize that that was placed there. It did not die there. It was not from here. It was placed there.
Is it wearing anything?
You notice while you're looking at him that one of his arms is pointing out at one of the demons.
Which one?
The Nalfesni,
They're not fascinating. Okay.
which is on the.
There's also youth there.
It is the second one on the south wall from west to east. So the second to last one on the south wall.
On the south wall. Okay.
So this side.
Toward the back, like right next to Lord Phillips.
Right.
Oh, alright. Second to that way.
And I'm actually probably not even there. I'm just moving around looking at all these.
So do you point to where?
Yeah, like this body was placed here, and it's pointing at that one. And I'll point at the Nefesni.
It was placed there after it died?
Yes, it was placed here, and it did not die here.
Then it wasn't actually pointing at that.
It wasn't pointing at it when it died.
Unless somebody set them
Maybe.
up as a
I think,
clue.
yeah, somebody's pointing at this thing. Do we want to?
I'm
So
gonna walk up to it.
your insight was high enough that you're just like,
Yeah.
pointing right there.
And I'm gonna touch my chest and I'm gonna say,
Is it wearing anything?
The becoming God guide me.
and I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
Coming God.
Yeah. And then I will look at the.
It's just wearing normal Kinku stuff. You examined it. There really wasn't anything on.
Okay.
I want to examine where it's pointing.
Okay. You look and
Man, if I was that God, I'd be coming on you too.
I don't know what that means, but alright.
you kind of like feel that part of the wall, and it's definitely like softer than all the other ones.
Hey, you want to try them claws out on this section of the wall? It feels kind of soft.
Sure. Wait.
Can I check it for traps real quick
I
though?
might be able to.
Investigation.
I might
No,
be able to
we'll
help
go
you a
ahead
little
and
bit.
put on for gloves.
Just to make sure, I mean, everything is something there.
How do you know he had gloves?
23.
I used
He
them
used
earlier
them in
when
front
we
of
got
us.
down here.
Oh, yeah.
Saying I'm gonna expend a charge on the Wand of Secrets
Okay.
to see if anything pink.
And what does that do?
Tells me if there are
Secret doors or
any
traps.
secret doors or traps.
Does
within
it
30
tell you
feet.
where they are, or just that they
It points me,
exist?
and there's.
It doesn't tell them what it does, but it tells them like where it's at.
Yeah. The
Okay,
post
so
is
it
at
tells
the
you
point.
exactly where it's at.
Yeah, the nearest one near me.
The nearest one, and where are you standing?
And I
Right
think,
there.
is there a range on it?
30 feet.
Well, I get. We could have gone up to where
Yeah,
everyone's
you
looking.
walked up to where that we were pointing at.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
point was that
This
when
is
it
where
reveals something way off
you
in the
guys are at.
distance.
You get your ping, and it's right there as you walk by. We'll say everyone's there. We'll adjust actual positions when it matters.
Is that is that the only thing I get?
Well, you get 2 pings. Yeah,
Okay.
you get. Well, you said nearest one, so I gave you that one. But you already know this one's there because they're kind of investigating.
Does it say whether it tells you if it's a trap or a secret door?
No. It just says you spend the spell if a secret door trap is within 30 feet of you. The one pulses and points.
Okay,
the
so
one
it doesn't
nearest
tell
to
you
you.
exactly what it is. It
Yeah.
just shows
Okay,
you
so
where
there.
it points right at that wall.
Okay.
So I checked where I'm at for traps with 23.
Yep.
Did any trap
Yep.
come up? Okay.
Alright.
I'll say, yeah, you might want to dig right here.
And something's over here as well.
And I'll
You
go
might-
over cast guidance and I'll check for traps on that section too.
I guess Youngbull will proceed to try and dig through the wall.
Okay.
15 to check for traps on the other side.
I don't know. Let's do that.
Oh, Wand of Secrets is going to be real good down here.
Yeah, you sons of bitches.
Hey, I didn't make that item up. That was actually.
I know, that's fine.
Clearly was in there for a reason.
Look how short my guy is. I wanted to see how short he was compared to the other people.
You shrink him down as far
Yeah, I
as you
did.
can.
I made him as short as he could.
So you detect no traps on either door.
Okay.
But that's where we're at.
Yeah, I
then
was
you
just
were about
checking
to dig
both
out.
sides for traps, and he's gonna dig the one that I'm closest to.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you start to dig, and it's nothing to get through it. Like it's just, and you see a thin tunnel that starts to head down.
How thin are we talking?
5 feet.
Okay, so people can
Since those are 10, yeah.
Okay.
You want to
Everything's double.
check the other wall, or do we want to just see what
That
this
would probably
means?
be best.
Let's see all of our options before we move forward.
I'll move out the way. In case.
So while he's doing the other wall, I'm actually going to stealthily send Ned down this tunnel
Okay,
just to see where it might lead.
that's fine.
So
Can you
want me to
see
roll?
through him or anything, or is it just he'll
he's
just report back,
Just to report back.
and you can talk to him?
Just as normal. I can't talk like through him or anything.
Okay.
We don't have like a.
But you can
manual.
communicate.
It's
back
like a
and forth.
ranger's beast companion mixed up metal.
But
Okay,
he,
that's
he
fine.
follows my commands though, so I'm just telling him to go if he sees to go to where he finally sees something, and then just come back and let me know.
Okay, that's fine.
So he's gonna stealth.
So you give me a perception check.
That's a 6 stealth.
Okay.
Clunk, clunk.
Yeah.
And he's got high hit points, he'll be alright.
What's his hit points? 5?
31.
Okay.
That's 20 plus 7.
Iron Defense
Okay.
is fucking sweet.
So you're staring at that while everyone's waiting for his little minion to come back and report. You look and you realize there is a secret door right there, and you also notice that there's 2 eye holes where the devil's eye holes are.
On the wall.
And he,
Mhm.
I can use that.
Ah, it's like one of those pictures.
Who's the closest person to me?
Youngbull would have been
Roll
coming
for
over to you because he said
Change
to check this one out too.
Okay. So I'll point to you and
I
Lord
have a
Phillips,
mating
and I'll point
cantrip.
out the eyes to you.
Yeah.
So
You guys
might
see
be in-
2 eyes that are carved out that look like they kind of go through the wall
I am
on that side of the
useless
door.
now.
Young-
Tread carefully.
Youngbull will lift up a Zereg and just see how far the light shines through.
Okay. So you look through and it looks like it goes into another room.
Yep.
I'm glad we're finally getting into it.
I already know what my next character is going to be.
I was gonna at least wait a couple levels. Jeez.
Yeah, you have to survive for at least 20 days for us to get back up.
Yeah.
The first thing I said to Zane the other day is, I just bought 2 minis and character art. If you could just like not try to kill me heavily for a little bit.
At least a little bit.
Did you use the same hero?
Corey.
Then you use the same.
You see as like the light shines through,
Hey,
you can
yeah.
kind of catch a little bit, and you
Same
definitely
little
see an
section
empty
one.
room, and then there's also looks like kind of a statue in there, but you're not sure. You just see something out of like just of what you can.
So there's something in there. And then Yumble will try to see if the stone gives way before his claws.
The stone does not move.
Okay.
So
By that time, he'll come back to you, and then how smart is he? Like, would he give you a detailed response or just like the basics?
He's got very low intelligence.
Okay.
So basically, he would just come back and let me know, like, if he saw something worth of interest. Like, if it opened up to something or if there was just nothing down there.
He'll tell you that it's a room full of water.
Okay.
That's down there.
Okay. So he'll just come back and he'll point to say, like, hey, check it out.
Okay.
Because he doesn't talk, so.
So you guys have 2-3 ways to go.
Yumble's gonna pull out a warhammer and smack the walls to see if it'll give away before brute force.
You smack the wall and like you kind of give it a good whack and it does nothing.
Okay. We're not getting into there.
Or not this way.
We're not getting into there for now.
Well, we have somebody that can pop over since he can see it.
So what do I was kind of dealing with the other tunnel. So what did he say about that?
It's an empty room. Not empty. It has something in it.
But what's in our way right now?
It's just the demon painting with the eye holes are actually like they're actually you can actually peer through them into the room.
But there's a stone door in our way.
Can I see if I can notice any sort of lock to the door or opening mechanism?
To
To
the one they're trying to.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Investigation.
23. Do you know anything about the becoming god?
No.
It's really cool. It's like the Warforged god.
Oh, okay.
Out
I did read a little bit about that.
Is that
So
is he one of
basically,
the 6?
no. So what it is the Warforged don't have a god. So one of their main goals in life is they want to find magic relics to build their own god because they don't have one.
So that's why he's the becoming god. Because
That
he's becoming.
very much sounds like an evil plot.
Right?
It's
Skynet.
not really evil. It's just
his
they
name
don't
is
have-
Skynet, the becoming god.
So Warforged are very like they were built for battle, and then when like the battles ended, they didn't have
Didn't
anything.
have anything.
So like
had no
the
direction.
becoming god,
No
it's not
purpose.
more of like an evil plot as it is. They're just looking for some sort of drive.
No, I mean I get that, but I'm just saying like if there was anything that could become an evil plot, 100%.
Right.
Making your own god out of artifacts and
Right.
like weapons.
Welding artifacts and weapons together to make it sentient. Yeah.
So I'll retcon a little bit so you didn't do anything useless. When you hit it, it did like shake a little bit, and you
Okay.
probably could like force it open.
Okay. Then I guess he'll swing at it
I'll
until it
cast
gives.
guidance.
If you want me to roll, I can.
You realize hitting it's not going to do it. You'll have to actually kind of like
Try?
brute force it.
So I'll touch.
So
you
give
and
me an
cast guidance
athletics
on you.
check.
Here, I'll give you my crowbar.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Then
I'll
we'll take the puny little crowbar and like try to pry
It looks like a tooth.
pry it open from the eye port, I guess. I don't know what to call it.
Well,
Eye hole.
real quick. If you can see in there, Theron, can you look through the eye holes and bam fin to see if there's a door mechanism on the other side?
I'm on the other side of the room.
But
So you said I got
I'm
if
talking
there's
to
uh,
You have got
if there's any baddies in there, then
Well,
he'll
so-
be in there with no support.
Just so Theron has something since he's down there.
24.
Do you go into there, or
Um,
you just? Well, so you look.
I'll cast guidance on myself and keep an ear out.
Baron.
You notice a room full of however many pillars that is.
4, 7, 11.
And then
We want that. Nope.
there looks to be, at quick glance, you don't see anyone in there, and there looks to be a snake skeleton wrapped around one of them.
Oh boy.
So he rolled a 24 to pry the door open.
Yep, you kind of get at it and it pops right open.
Hey, it worked. Good old crowbar.
Hands it back to you, and it's in a U shape.
Thank you.
No problem.
And
And I will come in behind you.
okay. Young Bull stepped in at the ready because he knew there was stuff in there.
Yeah, I'll go in there too.
So it'll be Young Bull and me.
Then Chill.
So you're over here.
Yep.
Young Bull.
Corey.
And Ned will be behind me.
Oh,
And Chip.
Ned and
Yeah,
Chip.
so Ned's in there and Chip. What are you two doing?
Waiting in the hallway.
Theron and
Keep you going.
Yeah, that works.
I was gonna say, well, when it matters, I'm just placing him in the room. You are here. You are
I'm
here.
gonna
you are
be
here.
right there
I
just
was like,
in case
I'm
that
not gonna
door
let the
closes.
cleric.
So you're gonna be. Well, he kind of. You can see he kind of like secret door, kind of like.
And before I walk in,
It'll be
I'll
pretty
kinda holler
obvious
to
that
the
it's
rest
there.
of the party.
It's not gonna
Just be
close
like,
back.
No.
you all should be
I know.
ready.
But if
for
you want
this.
to, if that's your character, you can stay there if you want. Just
I
make sure.
look back and look at Geist and suggest that he like it's over here.
I'm gonna jam a shuriken into the door
Okay.
just so that.
Give me a strength check.
I'm.
Straight
I'm gonna
jump.
wait by the opening of the door, but
4.
still stay in this corridor.
Okay. So where they went.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm not inside the room.
I'm going to use an action to pull my.
What was it? Sorry. 4. It sticks, but you're like, it might not hold.
I'm going to use an action to pull my heavy crossbow out and pull
You're looting.
the head shield off, illuminating the light.
Okay.
So I've got
Well,
the
We have so many lights going.
I
on.
know, because you have your sword. What do you want to? His sword is lighting up this entire room.
well,
It's out, right? Like it's always
Right. Well,
out.
then I won't open the eye shield
Okay.
for the light.
Because with his drift globe and his sword,
Yeah, but I'll have my
everyone
my
can
hand,
pretty much see all
Yeah,
of
I'll
it.
have my heavy crossbow at the ready.
I'll see what there.
It's still good to have in case we get separated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going down to Theron.
Yeah, see what he wants to show me.
Basically, I'm never. I keep Azurage out at all times unless I need to put on my gloves to dig.
What's up, man?
Pillar Forest.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up with the snake bones?
So when you guys get into that room, an unadorned wooden armor stand rests in the middle of the room with a faintly glowing longsword stabbed into it. At the base of the stand lies the skeletal remains of a hand amid stains of dried blood. And then everyone in the room give me a perception check.
Us in that room.
Yeah, whoever's in this one.
11.
11.
6.
16.
16. So you hear basically like voices or echoes. And you kind of like look up and you see vents in top of the room. And then you can kind of give me an insight check.
That one.
You're not really sure where they would lead to, but they are 10-inch long, 5-inch wide vents in the ceiling.
Young Bull, that's another glowing sword.
He's not. No. That's a different room.
It's
No.
embedded in a dummy.
That's
That's
the
right.
same room.
Oh, I thought it was in our room.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm gonna walk up to the sword and I want to spend 11 minutes casting Identify.
Okay. What is everyone else in the room doing for the 11?
If I see you doing that, I'm like, well, I guess I don't have
Are
to.
you
do
sure
it.
you don't want to check for anything suspicious? There's a dead body next to it.
No, not a body, just a hand.
A dead hand.
Yeah,
That's not suspicious.
it's a little suspicious. That's why I was going to cast Identify on it, but I didn't know if I wanted to touch it.
Oh yeah, you do have to touch it.
And since you already said you were doing it,
This is what Young Bull would have said as you walked up to it.
Yeah.
But whatever. I didn't want to interrupt you while you're talking.
That's fine. I'll touch it and cast Identify.
Okay. So while they're in the room casting Identify, what are you doing?
Just stand and watch at the door.
Okay. What are you?
I'll give you an active
and you-
perception check.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm just looking in both directions, and I'm actually mainly trying to keep an eye on that secret tunnel that we uncovered on the other opposite side of the
Okay.
secret tunnel.
3.
You see a lot. You see your friends. You know where they went.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think of this
Yeah.
one? So what do you think of this one?
I don't know, but I figured we're probably the two stealthiest people to be able to check this out quietly.
Are you guys entering in said room?
I'll still
yeah,
think if I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
cast
what-
guidance on myself.
If I don't know what happened to this skeleton.
I will also.
How big is the snake skeleton?
It looks. Are you in the room?
Shut up, I'm asking.
Then don't worry about it.
Hey, flipping you the bird.
26.
To the
so-
DM, that's could kill you.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I'm
I
not
got
gonna
no
go
characters.
directly into. I'm gonna try to hug the wall.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We're just-
He said placement doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because it's ginormous. These are all 10-foot squares. So
Yeah.
until it matters. It doesn't.
Do I hear anything? See anything?
Would you roll?
Or
Oh, you got stealth in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your stealth?
24.
24.
26.
Okay, full perception.
That's pretty good. 23, I think.
23? You do not hear anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
You hear basically like commotion coming from back this way, but nothing forward.
Can you help me check out these bones? See what might have did this thing in.
Yeah. Do you want to check them out, or do you want me to check them?
I think
Or,
it might be better than that.
Perception wise,
Maybe you'd
on
like to
the
help each
southeast
other.
wall over here,
Mm.
there are words carved in common that read certain death this way.
Which way?
They're written on this wall. And there's an arrow pointing towards this exit out of it.
Interesting.
Now, I mean, I guess the real question is that true?
Well,
I mean, it
seeing
must
as-
be. It's written on the wall.
Seeing as though they have a dead pool upstairs.
I mean, is that true, or is that like?
Was a dead you want to here? I'm guessing.
Well, that's a
Is it a
That's
snake?
snake.
Is it a snake or just
It is a snake.
oh just a giant snake?
I thought you meant the.
Give me a nature
the
check.
Kenku, not-
Yeah.
Yeah. Kinku's over here.
You said
Skeleton
Yuanji, I was
snake's
like,
over there.
whoa, where did
Well,
the
nature.
Yuanji appear?
Mhm.
12.
12. You recognize it as a giant constrictor snake skeleton.
Guess he got hungry.
I guess. Well, I guess let's look around this room first, see if there's anything to find.
Yeah, I'll check the.
You can you can help me out.
Sure.
I'll cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
You help me.
Good.
Nice.
I like how you asked for it. Hey, you're helping me.
24.
24. So you look around, there's no other messages, you don't notice any people or any tracks or anything, but you do notice a little compartment on one of the southernmost pillars.
Okay. I don't have any speciality of checking for traps, do you?
With thieves tools doing?
That's usually what you need, yeah.
To disarm them.
To
Do you want
disarm
to
them,
check?
not to
You
figure
get
out what-
investigation to just
Yeah.
check.
Yeah.
Well,
If you can check for a trap, I can help if there is one discernment.
And at this point, both of them think, I really miss Oops.
I'll
Spring the trap.
I'll guidance myself and look for traps.
Good. That's
God, I hate that cantrip.
12.
you look and there are no traps on this. Or you don't see any traps. I don't know how to word it correctly.
Seems
To make it still
Seems
mysterious.
good. Is it,
You don't seem to find
Yeah,
any
you don't
traps.
seem to find any traps.
Is the compartment loose? Locked?
You kind of play with like the little loose rocks and you open it up and it looks like the contents were discovered and plundered long ago. So it looked like there was something in there, but it is no longer in there. So you guys search around for a while. Your identify goes off. What does identify actually read?
If something is cursed, it doesn't tell me that, but it tells me if it's magical, it tells me where it's from.
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magically imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use it, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Okay, so you figure out everything basically. And what did it say about curses?
It does not tell you if it's cursed.
I mean,
It just tells you what it is and what it does.
Only if it's
The
a-
general consensus is that curses aren't immediately revealed.
Only if it's a spell is affecting it.
Yeah.
Okay. Without that being said, it is a magical sword. It will shed dim light for 10 feet, and it is a long sword, and that's about it.
Let everybody know if anybody wants a sword. It's a sword that sheds light.
I mean, it's useful for someone. Might as well. Jumbo will reach forward and pull on it.
Okay. You pull the long sword out. It is perfectly easy to come out,
Okay.
and it's there.
Jumbo will tuck it away in his bag or something.
You
Does
go
it
to,
come with a, is there a sheath lying around?
Nope. You go to stow it away, and it does not remove from your hand.
Yumble.
You try and
Jumbo, can Jumbo open his hand?
nope.
Okay.
Yumble, you gonna put that away? You already have Ezra Reg out.
I cannot.
as the four of us over here are freaking out.
Roll me insight.
There's a reason why I didn't identify it. I didn't want to touch the fucking thing. Metagaming Bill.
19.
19. You realize that the hand that's cut off on the bottom has something to do with the sword.
I see. Jumbo glances down at the chopped off hand. Guess I'm using this sword for a while.
Oh, okay.
What was your insight?
19.
Imagine if this guy like came in, chopped off his hand, and then it was immediately the other one.
Right.
I was waiting to see because like I wouldn't have touched the fucking hilt, or I would have touched.
Yeah, I figured
the
you were just
blade.
like this.
But if you had told me that I was gonna do that, I was gonna pull my tinker's tools out and undo my hand until it fell to the ground.
That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna cast Identify through my metal arm and do the same thing. But
I had a backup plan.
Young Bull said he walked up and grabbed it.
Nobody else was doing anything.
I would have played it
Yes,
out.
Young
Like I
Bull
didn't
took
need
charge.
it. I don't care about selling it.
I don't know how to
need
use
light.
swords.
I have my preferred weapon in my hand, or not at that point. But.
So yeah, Yumble's got a sword in his hand.
Yep, you have a long sword that is permanently attached to your hand currently.
Yep.
Yeah, at least you can wield it versatile.
With your insight check, you can realize that remove curse will get rid of it.
Yeah.
Or the method that you've already seen on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
If
Won't
I
be
can,
taking that one.
If I can figure out a way to get that out of your hand, I'll do my best.
Yeah, let
And
me.
for now, I have a weapon in my hand.
Hey, it's not bad. You're always holding something.
Could I take a look around the room to see
Hey.
if there's anything else?
Yeah,
of
well, in the
interest?
morning I should be able to help
Investigation
you.
or perception, whichever one you
Okay.
use.
Cast guidance.
Yep.
20.
Looking around, there's nothing else of interest. There's still the armor stand that's empty, the skeleton hand, and then there's also a secret door to the south, which you already know about. And then there's door to the northwest corner.
I'm gonna step out and just say, hey, do we want to check out this other passage? There's another door in this room, but until we get too far into this, maybe let's check out the other side.
Let's go
Sure.
for the 100% completion.
On the bright side, and he waves around the glowing sword.
You have two
I
glowing
can't be
swords.
disarmed. Get it?
Everyone
Disarmed.
coming out?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Can
can.
you wield Acer Edge one-handed?
No. He would have said it on his belt loop or something.
No, but I'm just saying that would be intense.
Double light source weaponry.
So you guys see everyone walk back out, and you kind of hear them talking. Are you staying there, coming back?
I'm going to attempt to snap a bone off of the Naga, or off of the giant snake.
Yep. You grab it, and the whole thing just topples all down and just.
Wait, it's versatile.
And
I
shatters
totally
everywhere.
can.
Yeah, because Razor's Edge is a long
Should
sword.
I get a bone at least?
Yeah, you can have a bone.
Okay, I'll
Yeah, it's a battle axe.
stone it
Battle
and
axe.
then walk back.
Okay.
I keep forgetting.
Are you walking
because
back too?
I think you keep
Yeah.
describing it like a sword, for the way you pull it out, because it's sheathed.
Well, I'm not really drawing it like a sheet. It's like on my belt loop, so I'm pulling it
Alright.
off my belt
Okay.
loop.
But yeah, you can use both.
Yeah,
Because battle axe is one-handed.
Do you want to take the lead here or me?
I got it.
Okay, I'll
This
go in
seems-
behind him.
This seems like nothing but good things.
He's armed and ready. Armed and ready to go.
Armed and dangerous.
Throw one, hit with the other.
Hey,
Throw one, hit with
At
the
least you
other.
now look like your character. He has a sword in his hand.
Okay, who's next?
Me.
And then I'm behind them.
I'm one because I
I'll follow them in. I'll follow Chip in.
Team inspection. Let's go.
Team stay behind. Are you guys going?
Because you're
Sure.
because you're not playing.
Sorcerer in the back. That's what I like.
Easier
to
for
see.
Theron to run away. Got it.
No.
Farron just has to snap
That's
his
why.
fingers.
It's almost like it's my character.
Right?
So you kind of come to the end of it, and it opens up into a 20 by 20 room. Do you step in?
I peek into the room. I don't step in yet.
With his double illumination, his two lightsabers. Whoa. He's fucking Darth Mauling it up in this bitch.
Darth Maul has a
Or General
two-bladed
Grievous.
What
Yeah,
you
General
said.
Grievous.
General Grievous had 4.
Oh my god.
So you
when
peek
you
in,
compare it.
and you notice that this room descends down.
Ooh, is that a statue?
There's a statue down in there.
What do you mean? That's just a star circle. I don't know what you're talking about.
You look down in there, and that dang old room's full of water, and then there's a fancy statue that's almost covered.
I see water and statue.
Do you want me to go and look?
I already fucked up once, so I'll walk in.
Okay.
I'll follow him.
You walk in.
Sploosh.
I'll follow him.
I fly into the room and not touch the water. How high is the ceiling?
When I get in, I guess I'll inspect the statue or I'll look around and see if there's anything I haven't immediately noticed.
Give me a perception.
Hey, little Phillips.
Yeah.
You've been real quiet. Have you noticed anything down here?
22.
I haven't
22.
seen anything of interest.
So
I'm
You
a
said
little
you're
bit
in
out of
there
my
too.
realm right now.
Yeah, he flew in, so he's like flying above us.
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess.
flying above everybody.
I'm following
And then,
in.
yeah,
Yeah,
everyone's-
follow.
I'll actually walk up to the statue and inspect
Yeah,
it.
I'll fly over to
well, I'll
the
describe
statue
it since he's
and
there.
help
Oh,
you
okay.
inspect it.
Does the room smell like anything?
I'm telling the story.
I'm just saying.
When you step in there, you notice that the floor kind of tilts down, and it smells like sewer water in here, and you can kind of get with the grade of how it is that it's about 1 foot deep here, and as you get down, it's about 6 foot deep all the way down. If that grade continues all the way down, and then there is a wide alcove in the north of the wall that contains a life-size statue from the head. You can get that the Sagwin. Sahagin.
Shark person.
Shark man.
It is submerged up to its chest in the sewer water. The statue emits a dim purple radiance, and its head is completely turned around backwards. And you notice, like, it's here, it has one arm, and the other arm is missing.
How deep is the water?
Where you guys are standing, about a foot.
I'm gonna fly
It is
over.
as far as 6 feet deep.
I'm gonna fly over to the
It
top of the
continues down
statue.
the grade that it's going.
That is probably magical.
Yeah. I'm gonna fly over to the statue and look at the top of it, not touching the water.
What happens if you turn the head back around?
That's what I'm gonna look at. See if I can spin it around. Carl, you wanna come over and help?
Yeah, that sounds alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready a Eldritch Blast.
I really wish that you said that your character's name was spelled C4RL, but you're just like, yes, it's Sephoral.
Sephoral. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Zane.
Yeah.
While they're trying to turn the head, I'm readying an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
For in case anything
you're flying over
dangerous
here.
happens, and I have to attack something.
I'm gonna inspect the statue with the assistant.
Yeah, I'll help him.
So, hold on. So you're flying right there.
Yes.
You're back here. You're about to move in. Where are you at?
I would have followed Chip into the room, but I would, if I see them going over towards a statue, I'd stay probably like 30 feet away from it.
So, we'll just put you all the way in the back. Where are you guys? Did you guys come up?
I'll stay right there.
There
right
it is.
where I am.
Slowly started walking
Oh,
towards
here?
the exit.
I'll go right into. I'll go on the other side of.
So right there?
Wait, then you said that 10 foot
Theron's,
squares?
Theron's
Yeah.
prepping the
Then I'll stay the same
teleportation
spot
to head
as,
back.
So we can fit everyone in there. I'm just...
I know, but I'll probably be closer to the door.
Like he says, it doesn't matter.
I know, that's what
Right
I'm saying. If I'm
Yeah.
in the same space.
So we'll put you right there.
We're all somewhere in there.
Okay, so you're hovering over everything.
Yeah.
You guys are kind of... Would you ready?
Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast.
Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Well,
I was gonna
As
walk
far
up to
as-
Chip to inspect the statue.
as far as
Okay.
Theron knows.
When you start to walk in the water, you just see like this like mass, and you just see waves and everything. A big watery mass comes out and attacks you. Everyone roll initiative.
Does my ready to action go up?
Yes.
Alright,
That's even better.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll it.
What color does his other light source? Because he's got blue with the battle axe. What color is the other sword? The
normal.
It's just 10 foot of dim light. That's all. It's
Jesus Christ.
How much time needs to pass for grave robbing to be
So I
some
guess
archaeology?
I think the closest thing you could add is just like moon touched longsword, and then just like put a note on it. Yeah.
Oh no, because it's a +1.
Hey, then you pull
Is it? I thought it was just.
Hey, Bruce
no, I
Campbell.
think it was just illuminate
Evil
light.
Dead.
Oh,
What?
was it a +1?
sword he
to the
grabbed?
chainsaw,
No, it's
dude.
just a long sword that illuminates light.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Remember, I was just like, it's
Hey.
a useless sword. All it is, it's funny though.
Even if it's cursed, I can
Guys.
probably sell it to that dude.
If you can let go of it.
13. Young bull.
22.
22.
21, sorry.
Carl.
18. Oh, I gotta roll for Ned too.
Oh, he has one
acts,
also?
He acts on my turn.
Okay, that's fine. Theron.
15.
15 is up here.
You want to
Chip.
put him beside me?
15.
Yeah, he'll just be. What did you get?
15.
You or Theron?
There. Sure. It doesn't matter.
He called it. Let
Howard.
him go first.
I also rolled a 15. I'll go in front of everybody since I had a ready to action.
Wait, Young Bull got to go first?
Woo! Hold on, I haven't put the monster out there yet.
Well, first in the party. I don't care about the monster.
He won! Bad guy won.
Yeah, Zane, you DM'd for me before. I know your stuff.
Bad guy won. I used to write them all out, and then I was like, fuck this.
I was going to say, I like how it's very professionally typed up this time and not just like scribbled.
It's usually handwritten relatively.
So,
Oh, sorry. I need to do the attack on him.
And you're ready to action.
yeah, I've already rolled for him.
Yeah.
The sewage
Attack
elemental.
on Metal Titan.
So you see as like it's water, but then there's just like thick gray ooze comes out and attacks you.
Must be a blue ooze.
A blues.
Does a 15 hit you, Corey?
15, no.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Then you just get like a splash of water in the face.
Because reasons.
Jesus.
Ready action go off.
Alright, so
I just looked it over. It's like
14 for the first attack.
Yep.
7 force damage.
admirable.
That's why I said I could
And this one's definitely going to hit. It's a 19, so it's 28 to hit.
Because
Yes.
of Warforged.
So,
Sorry, I thought you were like
And
19, 28 damage. It's like,
No.
how did it go from 7 to 20?
Another 7 force
for
damage.
my magic item thing, and then I have a quick attack.
It looks a little oozy.
I basically like had the eldritch energy
Yeah,
like
just
kind of sort of crackling in my hands, and when I saw it come up, I'm just like, and just hit him with it.
So,
Have we discussed what color your Eldritch Blast is?
It's actually like a void. It
Yeah,
looks like a
that's what I was
void.
thinking, like black crackling energy.
so for those standing by, all you see is basically just
Not
a
even
splash of water, and it just got
crackling.
really
It's-
thick and just kind of took somewhat of a swipe at
Like
Carl, and then 2
anti-venom.
Eldritch Blasts came from him. Young Bull.
So is there
Oh.
is there a form to this creature? Okay, yeah. Okay.
Forgot I had bad guy minis.
Yeah, it's round.
Young Bull will run up and rage,
Okay.
and he'll take a swing with his battle axe.
Yep.
As a edge. I forgot to say recklessly, but I rolled it. 26 to hit.
26 hits. And what did you swing with?
Azure Edge, so slashing.
Okay.
8 magical slashing.
It splits into 2.
Add 2 to that because of rage, so 10.
The one benefit of having that other sword, though, is it's magical at least.
Yeah. Okay.
You do 8,
10.
10. Okay.
And second attack.
Yep.
22 to hit
22 hits.
for another 10.
Another 10. So you kind of step up and just like right in front of Carl and just like boom, boom, and just like it doesn't really feel like anything. You're just kind of smacking at the water, and then after you're done, everything kind of just goes calm, and you see this like the black abyss kind of just float down to the bottom.
Wow, that was
I got it.
that was real fast.
It was only great ooze.
Good
Yeah,
kill.
I didn't think it was that.
It was the jellies that split.
So when we did this on Wednesday, it took a lot longer than
He only has 22 hit points. Magic, 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 done. Okay, cool. So,
Alright, now that that's out of the way.
everyone in the vicinity is kind of wet now of the sewer water because him and his big, everyone's just soaked in sewer water.
This is nasty.
I'll walk up and investigate the statue with Chip's assistance.
Okay.
Cast guidance on myself.
I'll still get to play with you.
Am I investigating?
Yes.
16.
16. How tall are you?
4 feet.
So not very.
It's getting close. It's like right at the tip of your head if you're trying to look up.
Good thing he doesn't need to breathe.
You don't need to breathe.
He's a warforged.
That's bullshit.
I also
cool.
can't. I have resistance to poison. I'm immune to disease.
Okay. Well, I guess if you didn't have to breathe, then it doesn't really matter. But you said you have dark vision. We'll just say you like feel around, and you can like see close up, and you see the broken arm on the bottom of the
Statue?
Yeah.
On the floor.
the floor. That's what it's called, floor. And
Not on the top of the floor, but on the bottom of the floor? Man, you can
it's
see
the bottom of the
floors?
flow. The bottom of the flow.
On the
Bottom of the
bottom of the
sewage.
room, the floor.
That would be the most amazing way for an author to describe anything. Oh yes, they're sitting at the bottom of the room on the floor.
It's D&D.
You kind of look and you realize that the statue head is hollow, and the holes for the eyes are with holes for eyes and a larger hole for its fanged mouth. Further inspection reveals that the head is screwable and it looks to be removable.
So
You kind of like
I'll while I'm
Yeah,
hovering,
you probably
just
can't quite reach out.
screw off the head. And I'll look at it. I could make something out of this. Maybe later.
So once you guys get the head off, what's everyone else doing while they're doing this?
Do you
Just
need a hand?
Just watching? Are you
Yeah.
still standing?
No. keeping an eye out for
just lifted the hand
other-
up off the ground.
More of
I am
these,
going to make
Okay.
a stop
like
this.
Yeah.
things that came out of the water. Oh, cool! I'm really good at seeing stuff down here too.
You unscrew the head, and you both see that the inside of the neck is charred. And the compartment contains melted wax with candles that were used to illuminate the statue's head like a jack-o'-lantern.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna I think he has it covered. I'm gonna wade into the water and take a look underneath of it to see if I see anything like underneath the water.
Seeing that he's going in deeper, Youngbull's gonna follow him and just keep close.
Okay, that's fine.
He'll hold his breath, or I guess he doesn't need to. He won't even, his head won't be beneath the water.
Touched an onion for a sec. I'm like, what are you gonna do with that? Eat it like a fucking apple.
Green apples are the best.
Granny Smith.
What are the sweet ones?
Huh?
There's like a sweet apple.
Oh, Honey Crisp.
Yeah, Honey Crisp. I like
Me and
those.
Justin were talking about that earlier.
Those are good apples, man. I'm still gonna pull a prank on somebody at Halloween though. Make a candied apple, but it's gonna be an onion.
Oh yeah.
All you see at the bottom is just the broken arm and just the bottom of the statue.
In that corner too.
Yeah.
Nothing in it. Okay.
Mhm.
I'll take 10 minutes
Or do
and
like
cast
any other
detect
kind of
magic
line
and look
for,
inside the hole.
Like do like an orange or something. Like
Inside the statue.
I assume everyone's just waiting
You
for
guys
that
are
since
evil.
You cast
That's
detect
chaotic
magic,
evil right
Yeah.
there.
and
Pokeball.
it's just there's not really anything magical around. You can that the purple eminence that was coming off of it is just harmless. There's really nothing that kind of pings in any interesting way.
Well, there's nothing magical in here. Do we want to set the head right, or should we keep it and I'll make it into a shield or something?
Do what you want.
I'll place the head in my bag of holding.
Okay.
And then we'll
And then
I
I'll
guess if
fly
there's
back
nothing
out.
else pinging us, then we'll just
Yeah.
head out. So do we want to check this other door in this room over here, or head into the pillars?
Well, there was nothing really in the pillars.
My
There's
detect
three
magic is up
passageways
for
from
10
over
minutes,
there, though.
Okay.
So
As I fly back around.
there's multiple routes.
I'd say let's check that door before we move on.
Or
Well, one of
when
the
you guys were in there, I'll give you guys more. And you have dark vision. Oh, you have your globe. You have dark vision. Okay. Maybe you have a little bit more since you guys were already down there.
I mean, I do have
Oh, so we would have determined that room.
Well, not
Oh,
all
guys
of
don't-
us.
You guys don't see that, but yeah.
So I would we go back into the other room, and then I want to check the other door for traps.
This one?
Yeah.
Well, what I was gonna say was, well, there's a passageway that leads towards.
Well, I mean, you haven't been in that room yet, so you wouldn't really know where the door
No,
is.
but like just stating that there's a passageway that is in the same direction as the chamber you all
I'll let
went
him play his
into.
character.
It's fine, but
I assume everybody's back over here.
Yeah.
I'm not going in there.
Check for traps.
There is no traps on said door.
Is it locked?
No.
I will open the door.
I'll walk up to the pillar room.
If nobody,
With my detect magic still on, see if I see anything.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
60 feet.
You open the door and it opens up into a hallway that's split
just
into
a
two.
headlight. Put me in there too, please.
And
In there, if nobody had went in there with Carl, I would have gone in because he's opening a weird door that I don't
Yeah.
know why. I don't want him to be alone.
Everybody
just in
have a
case
buddy.
okay.
something
I
happens.
just and
With
then,
an Eldritch Blast ready, just in case.
When you open this door, you see light emanating from here.
and I would just walk and just peek around the corner and probably see the rest of the party. So
Careful.
Hi, Carl.
No, I've been doing so good.
Always, baby.
Yeah. Yep. So you guys see that this
Alright,
hallway
so
comes down in T's.
that room-
This one goes
Can I
all the
go
way
that way?
down,
This
and
one
then this
goes this
one has little notches. Pretty
Do
much
I see?
throughout the whole
Do I see
thing.
anything with my detect magic at 60 feet?
That's how
I'm gonna
big
say
we
the
are
room
in
is-
groups here.
Oh, all right. So yeah, do any of these pillars light up?
The pillars do not. And what's your range? 30 feet?
60.
60 feet. Well, it's kind of pretty much in there. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it is
Remember
blocked by
they're-
like
remember they're 10-foot squares.
stone
so that
and
won't affect-
Yeah.
certain amounts of stone would.
I'll say at this point,
Yeah.
you don't see anything.
Okay.
I'll let you know if you bump into anything. I'll
Alright.
retcon it.
So do we want to go left, right, or forward?
And then as you all walk in, you all see that description on the wall. It says certain death this way down this hallway.
Well, maybe not that way yet.
Certain
And
death sounds fun.
since these are
That's
10,
what I was looking for.
you have
Yeah,
120,
it's a
so you see
ruse.
mostly down this,
Mhm.
and that's
It might be, but
Do I see any movement
we
down
have,
there?
we have paths that aren't spelled certain death that we can explore first.
But like, if you want to hide the good stuff, you say that they're gonna die if
Yeah,
they go
one second.
down there. So
Okay.
nobody goes down
we're
there and
splitting
sees the
off
good
where the
stuff.
numbers go either like really low
Yeah.
or really high. So I'm
Who
gonna
can say?
It's
So
hard
I'll
saying, not knowing.
I'll step up basically to the entrance of it so I can see.
go straight down.
But somebody marked it. It's just
Yeah.
best to.
Yeah,
Be
straight
safe.
down to the end.
Okay.
So I'll roll at disadvantage since beyond that is dim light for me.
Okay.
So 6.
Which way are you looking?
Down the hallway.
Down the hallway.
As far as you can see, it looks clear.
Bless you.
There's really much there.
So I'm standing there looking down that way, the certain death hallway, and doesn't seem to be any movement down there or any certain death that I can see down there.
Do we want, but okay, so left, right, or center?
Yeah. So here, it's just a hallway that tees off.
That hallway doesn't seem to go very far this
That
way.
way, down there.
Well,
How far does the hallway
It
go?
looks to be a hall of mirrors as you go down. There's a mirror in each of those little alcoves. And then you look down that one and it's just a clear, however long hallway.
And then we
So-
see a shorter hallway that way.
Yeah.
Yep. So short, medium, long.
I personally vote we go down the Hall of Mirrors.
That's just because you're vain.
This may be the truth.
At least you admit it.
Yeah.
I say
I
we
will
go
let
in
the
a-
party decide because
we-
someone's read the book already.
we move in a circle. So seeing as we've already started moving and uncovering right, we just continue right.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Let's go.
So right is
I'll
that
follow
way.
you.
Yeah.
Yes. We're gonna head
Because
north.
if we're coming
Yeah.
from that, yeah.
That's what I was confirming. Because right for you.
I'll be
Dustin, is
behind
that
Ned
way.
and
Yeah.
Carl.
So the hallway
At
to the right,
9:20.
when we get to the point of where we haven't walked yet,
Though I'm
I'm
always a
check
fan
for
of-
traps.
Left
Okay.
first.
So
Oh,
Yes.
really?
like right here.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Give me
always
investigation.
Do the
always
completion
guidance
this
to
way.
myself.
Yep.
I have to force myself to take
22.
left every time.
22.
If
You do
that's
not
what I'm
notice
doing.
any traps.
I relay that to the
Yeah,
party.
archaeology
Wait,
background.
what?
There's no traps down the way we're going.
With the
so-
archaeology background, there's a fault that you can take that says you always go right.
Who's first? Carl's first.
No, Young Bull.
Young
Well,
Bull,
Right?
Yeah.
I'll check and then I'll let Young Bull go in front of me.
and then
I'd always
Mark.
be behind Chip.
Is that right?
you get shoved up to the
Phillips is
end.
always behind shit. I like that.
So we'll just, instead of moving the minis, we'll just do that for right now.
So,
So this
he's
is
my
walking
shield.
order.
I'll say you look left, I'll look right,
Okay.
and we'll both peek around the corners. I look right, he looks left, just to
Yep.
see what's down them.
I'm gonna lean up and touch.
DM's
Young
gonna go
Bull.
away for a bit.
I'm gonna touch Young Bull and say something in deep speech and cast guidance on him.
Ooh, touch him. So you guys look and you see a long hallway left and a long hallway right. There looks to be
Continue right.
nothing down those hallways.
So I'll check for traps down the right, this way.
Yep.
And do you need me to say I cast guidance every time I do it?
No, I assume you do it now.
I haven't really forgotten yet.
I hate that spell.
Yeah, it's
we'll
pretty
just
OP.
do it.
That's pretty fucking good.
28.
28, no traps. How far did you go down?
I'd say like midway, just
Like here?
Yeah.
I guess we can walk side by side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do have guidance on you, by the way. Will.
Okay.
I will be right at the center of the T.
I'm not gonna completely OP it. I'll make sure, like, unless I'm doing a physical check, I'm not just gonna be like every 15 seconds I cast guidance on myself.
Yeah.
I would be behind Young Bull. I would have went past Geist.
Always behind Chip.
Operation Human Shield.
ABC.
That's exactly
I'd have followed behind.
Operation Birdie Shield is what it is.
ABC.
fine.
Always behind Chip.
Okay.
I'd have gone behind.
Always know your
Phillips.
ABCs.
Operation
Yeah.
Bird Box.
However it ends up.
Operation-
There's 10 feet. Yes. Exactly.
So yeah, as we're moving down, once we get to the other corridor,
We'll do the same thing.
do the same thing. I'll look right, he'll look left.
So you get down to the corridor.
And it looks like I see a door.
When the fog of war clears.
Yeah.
Fog of war.
When the construction of war disappears. That's a cool mini. Yeah, Corey gave it. Corey gave it to me.
You guys don't really see that.
I like my little pieces. Nice.
Yeah, they carry a lot of shit out of here.
He has a bag of holding.
Alright,
He
let's
has a bag of holding. You have a bag of holding. I have a bag of holding.
Just throw everything in that bitch. So you get down to the end of the hallway.
Throw one
It
into
splits
another.
and goes down further.
That's how we get out
I'll
of
give
here.
you
Yeah,
Right there.
a little bit. So, how far would you go?
We went right to the T.
Yeah.
Like here?
And just took
Okay,
a
so you
look
peek around, it dead ends, and then there's a door, and then this continues down, and you can kind of see like alcoves.
So
To go that way, that way.
I'll check the door for traps.
Okay.
Ooh. 11.
11. You do not seem to find any traps.
I don't see any traps.
Let's continue right first. And we can come back to it.
Okay.
Okay.
So check that corridor there for traps.
Yep.
Another 11.
11. You do not seem to find
Should
any
I
traps.
be helping? Would you like help?
could
I'm
use
gonna
a space
ritually
of eyes.
cast detect magic again while
Okay.
they're like walking.
I'll give you
in
that
front
the
of me.
help action going forward.
No, go for it. That was even worse.
Yeah, at this point it's a little late to
That
say
was
it,
a
but
10.
So you guys get here. This gives you. So you're like right here at this point. Is everyone pretty much following?
Yeah.
Yep. So you get down, and this tees off here. That's not there. This is just a wall. And then it continues down that way, and then this dead ends right here.
A wall. Got it.
Theron actually would have stopped at the T where it splits.
So you're right here.
Yep.
And everyone else is kind of in this hallway.
So I'll check the next hallway for traps, and Young Bull's going to assist me.
Okay.
23.
You do not find any traps.
Seems clear.
Is that this way or
Yep.
this way?
Do you think that dead end is for anything?
I can look at the wall and
Okay.
just see if I see anything.
You look at the wall, and you can give perception. That's fine.
21.
21. You realize it's a door, and then there's also a peephole about like chest height at the door.
I'll look through,
It looks just like the place where you came in at.
so I see the shields and shit.
Mhm.
Or what's left of them?
This is just a viewpoint to watch who's coming in this place.
Good to know it's there.
So people might know we're here.
How late are we going to?
It's up to y'all. I mean, it's 9:25.
We're usually going to
Okay,
9:30.
whatever.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Just check out the hallway, I guess, and then
Yep.
So we'll continue.
continue checking for traps as we kind of go down.
You just take it off. That'll probably be fine.
You'll probably be fine.
23.
23. You
Those
see no trap.
Words to live by.
Alright.
Theron's gonna keep out an active
Oh, was it perception? Sorry. Were you doing perception?
No, just investigation for traps, unless you want me to roll.
Oh, it's fine.
Perception.
You notice a secret door right there.
Check for traps.
Theron will cast guidance on himself for his active perception.
Is anyone else doing anything while we're walking down these hallways?
12.
I'm just assisting him with whatever he's doing.
Just stand alert.
What was your
For traps.
12? You do not notice any traps. Well, let me see. Just in case.
Well, never seen it.
You do not see any traps.
Does it appear that, does it just look like a wall, or does it look like a door?
I guess a wall, but it is a secret door. There is like a little handle that you can.
Okay. Does it appear to be locked?
It is unlocked.
I'll say, you want to open this one up?
Sure. Yumble will attempt to open it.
Okay. Are you doing this young bull style, gingerly style, super?
Yumble is doing this normal style, which is not Yumble style. Yumble style would be to try and kick it down. He's just gonna try and open it.
Give me just a straight
with the
D20.
only hand he can, I guess.
Or give me a dexterity check.
Okay. Is this a trap?
No.
Okay.
Just straight.
Okay. Because
Straight dex.
if it were a saving throw, I would.
Nope.
That's pretty good. Just dexterity.
Yep.
To like see how soft he opens the door.
Seeing what kind of touch he has
18.
with it. 18. You kind of take the door and you kind of open it, and you can. There's definitely resistance on the other side.
Okay. Like there's something behind the door. Or...
Mhm.
Okay. How does it crack open at all?
It cracks, but it's just like, and you can kind of.
Okay, can I shine a light through the crack and see if it's like barred or something, or if there's actually an object back there? I don't have
shove
any
your
specifics. I
sword
just want to
through
know
the
exactly what I'm.
To what you're pushing against.
Hmm?
To what you're pushing against.
Yeah.
Give me perception.
That was almost
Damn.
bad.
Will.
Rolling
fucking fire
I know. 23.
First time for
23.
everything.
Well, I guess I'll just
I know,
describe
right?
it exactly.
All
I
the time
guess.
you felt unuseful, man. Look at us now.
Yeah.
Now that
Did
Corey's
you-
not the DM, you actually roll well.
So with your awesome dexterity, you kind of like peek,
Because he was in a city.
and then like listening, you can realize it's like a stack of like ceramic plates that are on the other side of the door.
Somebody's fine.
This would make a lot of noise if I forced it open. Do you want me to proceed?
Well, isn't there another
That's
door
up
on
to
the other side?
everybody.
And you know of this door, that hallway.
Yeah,
guys.
And
Young
then-
Numble's just over
you're
his
not
shoulder
there.
telling people.
How far did you go past this? Did you
Came
investigate?
down.
We'll say you investigated down, and you see another door. So you see two doors. This secret one. You know this leads back, and then the hallway down that way.
Let's go in that secret door.
What, the one he's pushing open?
Yeah, that's the one.
The one that you said will make a lot of noise when he opens
alright,
it.
let's not push that one open. Shit. Let's
I
keep
mean,
going to the next
I
door.
think we can handle ourselves, but that's up to y'all.
Let's not make
Preserve safety until
Yes.
until we absolutely must.
keep our presence
We
hidden.
wait until it's necessary to kick
All
some
right,
ass.
we know it's here, so we'll just continue on for now.
But
Okay.
did you get to see what was inside?
It's kind of hard to tell. If I could hit you, Chip, I would.
Let's go to the
So
next
we're gonna
door.
continue down the hallway. We know where it's at, so. So
Yeah, so we get down that way.
And I'm gonna check it for traps around
Yep.
that area. You assist him?
Still assisting.
Assist. Help. Guys.
24.
24. You do not see any traps.
Walk up to the door and check it for traps. I'll say the door. I mean, unless somebody, I guess, more skilled to check for traps. Like I figured his was more of like a perception to see if he saw anything.
Yeah, I was just looking
But if you
behind
just
the
want
door.
me to do the doors, because that's more of a specialty,
That's fine.
14.
You do not seem to find any traps.
Is it appear to be locked?
It is not locked.
Say, so if you'd like to proceed, I'll get you back.
All right. And
I'm
we'll
right
attempt to
behind
open
you.
this one.
Okay. How are you opening it? This one's just a normal door. It's
So,
not hidden
yeah,
in the wall. It's
I'll-
just a
I'll
door.
turn the handle
Okay.
and push.
Okay.
It's a pull door. Young it's a pull
I'm
door.
gonna
Look at the
roundhouse kick it open. One time.
Boom!
I'm gonna
Hey.
turn the handle and then.
It
frickin'
might matter.
kick
It
the
might
fuck
not
out of
matter.
the door.
hinges. I'm gonna turn the handle and then double drop
only
kick.
kicks in
It's a
doors
360
when
no
there are
scope
people
with laser
behind.
range.
He doesn't know that there's anybody behind the door.
Well, no one listened at any of the doors, so it's hilarious. You open the door, and inside this room, there looks to be
27 people. 3 horses.
there are 3 statues. These are statues.
Is one of them missing a head?
Right now, just as a quick one, they look to be 3 male statues, and then there are 8 humanoids in there, and they're all standing at the statues, just waiting for you to come in.
Wait, are their backs too?
Do they look hostile?
Nope, they're just
What kind of humanoids are they?
Young
Yeah.
glances over his
What
shoulder.
do they look like?
I got you.
who's up there.
I mean, I'm right behind him.
Okay.
So I guess
And
Young
I'm
will
behind
step
him.
into
Yeah.
the room.
You step into the room, and everyone. They are 6. 1, 6, 7, 8. There are 10. Did I say 10? Yeah, there's 10. If I
I'm
said a
gonna
different
say-
number, there's 10.
Let's,
They are-
let's keep things friendly now, fellas.
9:30.
Yeah. And I'll say everyone gets in. They're not hostile, and they look like vampires.
Oh boy.
And then we're gonna end it. Right
All right.
There's 6 of us
and 10 of them.
and 10 vampires.
10 vampires.
Young
Well,
Bull-
people that look like vampires.
Young Bull can
We don't
handle
know they're actually vampires. But
Did you read the book too?
no.
I want to give you bits. I want to give you bits. There were 3 statues of that look like men, and there's 10 people in there that
So
look
what
like
would make them look like vampires?
Extremely pale with fangs sticking out of their mouths.
That's what
yeah,
I like, do we see
their
fangs?
clothes, their skin tone,
They fit the stereotypical
Yeah, they fit-
vampire vibe. I
Long
guess.
black hair, black cloaks,
very
with
goth,
red.
you know.
They've got the eyeliner
Are they,
around the
like, raving?
bottom. We come in with all our
They
lights.
got glow sticks.
we come in with all our light. Their skin sparkles like it's in
But
sunlight.
like they they look like they knew you were coming, and they've been
Well,
expecting you to walk.
Yeah, I would expect
only
that they
Ronaldo
knew we were
was
coming
there.
with all these peoples.
Ronaldo would know if they were vampires.
All right.
All right.
So that's a nice cliffhanger for the next episode.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we hope you're enjoying what you're seeing.
Yeah. Hopefully, I didn't ruin it the first session.
No, you're good, homie.
That was a good first
Yeah.
session.
It'll take me a few to get
Fun to
back in.
play.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, nobody died.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'm
great news,
actually
did.
doing things. That's the exciting
There you
part for me.
I'm glad I could
So-
like somewhat take over the inspection role. Like I'm not just completely.
Because that would have been me.
shaking
Then pretty much the entire thing.
All right.
Next
Session
week,
2.
find out if they're vampires, if they're not vampires, if they want to suck your blood or your dick. I don't
Is
know.
everybody?
I found the
Suck your dick.
Suck your dick.
So is everybody here next week?
I will. Yeah.
Nobody's watching here.
Yes.
So we will see you all next week. Thanks for watching.
Thanks,
Thanks, Lynn Loves Yoda for the subscription.
Yeah, thanks.
Yay.
Thank you. I hope you're hot.
What?
What? That was
And,
odd.
Thanks, D. Decken, for always watching.
Yeah.
Thanks, D. Decken.
Concur? I don't know.
But thanks, guys, and we will see you next week.
Seven.
Seven.